Okay, what's going on, y'all? It's Player Talk Radio. Shout outs to everybody here. I am here. Let's get it. What's going on, Gold P? My boy Gold P in the building. Gold Professor. LSP, the Redbone artist, in the building. Shout outs to everybody here. I am in the building. I am a gracious host. Aha, what's going on? My bad. I am here. Hold on, y'all. Alright, I'm here. What is going on? Shout outs to everybody here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. This Bluetooth thing been acting a little bit funny lately, man. So what's going on? Shout outs to everybody in the building. Gonna have a great show tonight. Good morning to everybody. Actually, shit. Good morning to everybody. Enjoying a nice iced coffee. So let's get into today's show. Glad to have you guys with me. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, as we're gonna have a great show today. It's self-explanatory. The fake travel movement. There's a lot of people, you know, doing this. God damn, why is it windy right now all of a sudden? Hold on, y'all. It wasn't windy before, and then now all of a sudden it just got windy. The fake travel movement, it's in the name, you know. Basically, you got a lot of people jumping on the whole travel movement. Give me 1 second, man. Hold on. Shit is blowing all over the place. Hold on. Stuff out here blowing into the palm trees. Not trying to create no goddamn mess out here. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah. So basically, I was talking about, like, you know, the fake travel movement and stuff like that. You got a lot of people, you know, claiming a whole bunch of different things. They're not traveling. You know, it's trendy right now. Everybody all of a sudden, man, you know what? I'm coming back from like 6 Italys. I'm coming back from like 14 Cambodias. You know, everybody all of a sudden is traveling. And nobody's actually leaving. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's actually leaving, and it's a little bit too late to leave now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's a little too late to leave now because it's September. It's basically September. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't, you know, leave or go anywhere, you know, probably not gonna happen. Maybe for the holidays, but good luck. You know, I mean, everything about to ramp back up. So, anywho, I can't wait for it to blow over so people can get back to living their regular lives, and the Black Manosphere can go back to making actual content. You dig? Because I'm seeing a bunch of different stuff, hearing a bunch of different stuff, and witnessing a bunch of different stuff. And I say a lot of stuff, but I don't say a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was looking at the Young Brother the other day, and I'm looking at his show, Austin Holloman, and I'm seeing a lot of Manosphere cats over there. I'm like, what the? Well, why the hell is all these Manosphere guys here? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know why. I mean, you know, anybody has a computer, everything is, you know, trendy, and you know, I see the whole passport thing is actually trending. But I'm seeing a lot of manosphere cats, you know, in certain spaces that you never seen them before and stuff. And the people will try to say that about me, but like I said, I be in the clouds and stuff, you know. But I see they about to corrupt that young brother. Or if not, just start straight up hating on him soon. I see a couple people in the space setting him up for the okie doke. I'm like, damn. Well, peace and blessings to him. You know what I'm saying? Because anyhow I say something, I become a public enemy number one. You know how much times the manosphere done canceled my ass? It's ridiculous. So I can't wait till, you know, it gets back to, you know, till the space gets back to actual content. And actually producing some real, you know, some real stuff, you know. So a whole bunch of stuff is going on in the world today. In the news also, you know, I heard I was about to say Joe Budden. I heard your boy Joe Biden. I heard he's forgiving student loans, but not the full, you know. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, but he not helping with the full student loan. Like he's like, you know, he's only doing up to like I think they said like $10,000. Like what the nigga? That's what the hell is $10,000? I mean, trust me, it'll help. But that's literally like the price of books, damn near for 1 year, if not less. So I guess he trying to keep y'all in the States too, you know. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to do 5 things at one time. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how the hell it just became so windy out here all of a sudden. Hold on. Please. I want to show y'all something. I want to share my page, but it's not working at the moment, so let me see. Okay, I'm gonna bring up Austin Holloman's page quick. I heard some stuff happen and I'm not sure. We could check it out here while we're on live, so you guys will know who. You guys probably know. Do y'all know who I'm talking about? Let me see. Shout out to my boy Rogish. Rogish, if you in the building, let me know, man. See, did y'all get him to at least 300? Okay, y'all got him at 290. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. Passport. Give me 1 second. Okay, he just did a video. We could check this video out. Does economics affect dating? Let me share this screen real quick. Okay. All right, y'all, give me 1 second.
Austin Holloman does not regulate his tone, his choice of words. This content may offend you. So, I advise you proceed with caution. Thanks for considering the video. Austin Holloman.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Austin back with another video. And if you were here, today is August 24th. Yesterday, the 23rd, we had the epic live stream of the month. 10,000 people showed up, 9,500 to be exact. But 9,500 people showed up for the Tuesday debate, which we will do every Tuesday from now on, and Thursday. I think that was a good way to add some value to the content, because I can sit here and bash women all day, but I'm running out of bashing to say.
So, what I wanted to do, this is my first time critiquing anything of his on my show. What I wanted to do is kind of call this before it even happens, okay? So I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Young brother into traveling. I'm not sure if he traveled for a long time, but he's quote unquote taking the internet by storm. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't know if he knows about these spaces. I think, but then again, he a cool brother. He can hold himself in these spaces, but good luck, right? From what I know, he's gotten some points. Been everywhere. Melanie King, everybody. Shit, I haven't seen him on Kendra G's show, which is funny. Everybody, at some point, you should know this guy already. You know what I'm saying? He's been making waves and rounds in the space. Tapped in with a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? And now you have a whole bunch of new people and older people that's been in the space for a while now. Travel. He kind of passed up a lot of brothers that's been talking about it for years. But long story short, he's his own guy. He tapped in with a couple legit people. And I'm happy for him, because I'm glad he doesn't, claim travel bros. He doesn't claim these weird, online gangs to a certain degree that's been, corrupted by other niggas and pookies. And I'm gonna tell you something about the online black male space, is that you have a lot of people here that's trying to call other people Pookie and Ray Ray and passport maggles and all this other weird slang, when in fact they themselves are the Pookies, or the Ray Rays, or the passport maggles, or whatever. But then that's not even the case. What's going on, G? They're just Pookie and Ray Ray. They're not even a passport Pookie or a passport Ray Ray, because a lot of them have no passport. A lot of them been nowhere. A lot of them don't go anywhere. And they like to talk about people that actually go places. People telling me, oh, this is your first time being somewhere. Actually, no, it's not. But you can get the fuck out of my face, though. You know what I'm saying? People telling, I see people telling other brothers, no, this person don't do this person don't do that. And the person that I see talking the most, the people that I see talking the most, not person, these are people. These are chat members. These are content creators. These are panelists. A lot of people in the space. You've never seen them do a damn thing. As a matter of fact, you've never seen them because they don't get on camera. You know what I'm saying? So it's like real life meets the internet, you know. But you'll be hard pressed that the people that are talking, and the majority of people that are, you know, fans of traveling content, they don't travel or they never travel. Okay, so I want you to keep that in mind, so you can kind of see where the you know, the hate for this brother about to start stemming from. And I'm calling it. I'm trying to tell y'all. It already began. You know, not even the people that are against passport or traveling and stuff like that. Even the people in the group. You know? So, I don't want y'all to be like, oh, Kuda's passport. No, I'm not. I want y'all to be like, you know, I'm still manosphere. You know what I'm saying? On my own shit, for the most part. But I can't wait for this movement to pass. But hopefully, you know, this brother, you know, he's going to be okay. But let's see what he got to talk about. We'll get more deeper into the game once more people start coming into the room. He says, does economics affect dating? Let's get it.
We want to hear some, you know, debates. And Mondays, we will interview a foreign woman, whether if I'm with her or she's actually still in the country. We're going to interview them, and that's the new schedule. And Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you'll be seeing videos like these. But today I want to talk about economics and dating. And I heard this from one master teacher, shout out to him, 1MT. He brought this to my attention first in one of his videos when he said you have to study economics to understand dating.
Now, shout outs to one master teacher. I agree with that. You know, I think one master teacher is pretty cool. Very solid brother. To a certain degree, I do agree with that, with economics. But you don't have to go that far. And another thing that this brother's doing, which I commend him for, is that he's actually putting in the work. You know, unlike a lot of people in the space that gets high regards and accolades, he's actually putting in the work. But one thing he'll truly find out in the end, that it doesn't even matter. And that's the fucked up part. Everybody, oh, put in work, put in work. Oh, show receipt. As soon as you show receipts, hate. So, let's get it.
And I find that to be very true. And I'm going to give you a couple examples why. Where the economy is good, that's where women show out. Think about it. Where the economy is good, you get no cooperation from women.
No respect. No respect.
It's just no submission, no respect, emasculated. Because remember what Kevin said.
Now, that's not too true. That's definitely not true. You know, and it's not about good economy, not too much. But that's not about, you know, if you're comparing America to some of those places, that doesn't necessarily hold true. The thing is, though, is that in America, these are what's called first world problems. Doesn't mean the economy is necessarily good. You know what I'm saying? Because the economy in America been fucked up for a long fucking time. To tell you the truth, you know, economy in America been fucked up for a long fucking time. Now, of course, if people are in quote unquote a dire situation, of course you're gonna get cooperation. But when you go to some of these different countries, like certain places in the Dominican Republic, Colombia, and all these other little places and stuff like that, the economy is not the best, but they still act like they got some. Everybody still, to a certain degree, act like they got some damn sense. Just because somebody's in a third world country doesn't mean that they're gonna treat you any better. But then again, can you affect somebody's life or their environment? Yeah, you probably could, being where you're from. But don't always look at it from an American lens, you know, because honestly, when you're young, like this brother here, I mean, and you don't have too much experience, or you're gaining experience, what happens is you don't have too many things to like really compare it to. But definitely glad that he's actually having this conversation. So let's get it.
Samuel said, whenever everything is built, then women
What's
come
going on,
in
Nathan?
and then they start trying to run things. But they couldn't build it to that point to run things. I'm not being a sexist or anything. These are just the facts. Let's take this into account. And we're gonna go foreign and then we're gonna go domestic. Let's start with domestic actually. So I live in Dallas. Dallas is one of the best economies in the country, arguably, right? And here I am making these videos about how there are texting games, cooperation games, communication games, manipulation games for women. You have all that going on here in Dallas. But then, I told you I used to enjoy places like Austin, Texas. Now, big business has been in Dallas, Texas for a while, and the economy has been great here for a while. This has been a hot spot. But even in 2019, I remember places like Austin, Texas. Now, and here I am making these videos about how there are texting games, cooperation games, communication games, manipulation games for women. You have all that going.
Okay, so let's get into that. Okay, and fair use, by the way. Texting game. That really doesn't exist anymore. Manipulation games. Everything kind of falls into manipulation games. Cooperation games, that falls under manipulation games, and communication games, that falls under texting game. Also, to tell you the truth, a lot of you guys, especially fellas, y'all might think there's more games on the table than what there actually really is. Oh, let me not say games. People in a quote-unquote red pill space get butt hurt when you say certain names like game. Okay? It's socially awkward, you know. I'm not even gonna lie, and it's not to shame no dudes. Y'all know I'm way better than that. That's not my angle. But a lot of dudes don't know how to make none of this stuff work for themselves. For example, texting. A lot of dudes don't know how to text, or don't know what to text, or how their texting comes across. Communication games. A lot of people don't know how to communicate. We're using the internet and we're using all these different sources to communicate, but actual in-person and physical communication. Okay? Manipulation. Everything is manipulation. Everything. Cooperation. That's not demanded. That's commanded. You understand what I'm saying? So dudes gonna have to learn how to make that work for themselves. You meet a girl on the internet, your main objective is to get her on the phone and eventually in person. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta devise a plan on how you go about that. You know, you gotta be a for lack of a better word, a new age hunter. You know what I'm saying? Your social media, it got to be set up a certain way. Some women that will find you appealing in person might not find your profile picture appealing on social media. So, you know, it's like nowadays, you know, you got to have a good catch hand and you got to have a good keep hand. You know? So it kind of goes both ways. And we can't, and I'm not saying this to be on women's side or nothing like that, because I don't know why dudes are bitching and stuff like that instead of taking notes. It's not fully the woman's fault, because a lot of dudes, when you sit down and talk to them, they kind of don't know the nature of the type of women that they're trying to get. But anyway, proceed.
Going on here in Dallas, but then,
because hold on, and that's what I wanted to really make a put a pin in. Okay. Hold on.
Communication games, manipulation.
Okay. You're gonna have to text foreign women. Okay, that's something a lot of passport bros are not talking about. You're going to have to text foreign women. Foreign women are going to try to manipulate you, and vice versa. You are going to try to manipulate them. That's why they're trying to manipulate. That's why both of y'all are trying to manipulate each other. The rules of engagement is the same. You're going to have to communicate with foreign women. You are also going to have to command cooperation with foreign women. It just doesn't get given to you all the time. Somebody You know what I'm saying? He said he is running a bag, and I'm happy for him. I love it. You know what I'm saying? You know. Shout outs to Buster Free. Smirgo said, "Don't text. It's better to call. More intimate." Yeah. I mean, in foreign countries, but they got their phone attached to they attached to their phones here too, a little bit more than in America. You know what I'm saying? Because they kind of getting into it. You know, the West is spreading everywhere. You'd be surprised. You know, the women out here are gamed up. The women in Dominican Republic are definitely gamed up. The women in Colombia gamed up. El Salvador gamed up. Trinidad gamed up. Jamaica gamed up. Everybody's gamed up. You know what I'm saying? You say he only been overseas twice. He's not even a passport, bro. Yeah. But you know what though? You know what I like about this brother though? That he's a barber. And and he's privy to these type of talks, hopefully, and I'm pretty sure he got his mindset from the manosphere, because all of this stuff here online is literally barbershop talk, you know. And what I mean by barbershop talk is that this is the stuff that we would say, when the women would leave the barbershop, or the stylists and stuff like that. Even if you had some women around, they were like stylists, and they kind of knew how to kick it around the dudes, and they kick it around the dudes to get their paper and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, when the mothers, drop their son off and they go get their nails done or whatever and stuff like that, the son don't even know what's going on. But like, the whole aesthetic of the barbershop, sitting on leather or pleather chairs. You look over at the table, even if they're dated, there's like, Hustler magazine, Jet magazine. You know what I'm saying? You walk in to go get your hair cut. You see the little broad of the week and shit like that. The whole aesthetic. Getting chopped up to go wherever. Nigga, you probably getting chopped up just to be a kid or whatever. Just to look cool or go to your prom or whatever. So, let's just, you don't even have to be around the talks. Let's just not forget the aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Flying Low? You said everybody gamed up except for these new niggas. Nah, the old niggas ain't gamed up neither. You know what I'm saying? The older people that's in the space. You know what I'm saying? They I see a lot of them. This is like the second coming of the game wars and all this other stuff. And then, like I said, tricking is about to be a big topic now, going into these like winter months. Which is funny because everybody now is going to pretend like they're relationship material. You know what I'm saying? Because it's finna be a cold winter, not just for women, but for men also. I don't know why men and women are acting like they're not joined at the hip. Whatever happens to the women going to happen to the man too. Best believe that. Women and kids are forever going to be safe for the most part. Okay? All right, so let's get into the game. But like I said, you're going to have to text foreign women. You're going to have to communicate with them. You're going to have to, you're going to have to do a whole, shit, if not even more. You said the tricking already won the manosphere. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, because I find it funny that dudes want to restore a patriarchy. And you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is that, look, I done gave y'all the game so many times, 6 ways till Sundays, unappreciated. You know what I'm saying? And I give y'all the game every single time, Of course, the money aspect is a thing to it, but it's really not about getting played. That's what it really is. It's really not about getting played. And the easiest thing for a man to get played for is some paper, But these dudes are like willingly giving it up, and then still not trying to get played. And it's like kind of like, you kind of playing yourself. But anyway, we'll get into it. Make sure you guys, speaking of tricking, make sure you guys like and subscribe and support the channel. Make sure you guys support the channel. We about to get into the game. Let's go. Let's get it.
Relation games for women. You have all that going on here in Dallas. But then I told you I used to enjoy places like Austin, Texas. Now, big business has been in Dallas, Texas for a while, and the economy has been great here for a while. This has been a hot spot. But even in 2019, I remember they said 3 families were moving to DFW a day. I can imagine it's been more, especially during the pandemic. But Austin, Texas is still considerably a small town. I think they have less than 1 million people that live in the city of Austin. And I think Dallas has like 1.5 or 2 million people. Either way it goes, we know the population is bigger in Dallas than Austin. And let's not even talk about the entire Metroplex. Dallas Metroplex is 7 million, I think, and Austin is a little over 1 million. So there you have it. I go to Austin, and yes, I have a better, more reasonable, it's still not touching Rio. It's not touching outside the United States. I have a better result in Austin, Texas. But also, Austin is not just the cheapest economy, but big business did not move to Austin. There was probably big business there, but if you know anything, big business has started to move in mass numbers since like 2019, for sure.
All right, I don't know what happened. Hold on, y'all.
Austin Holloman does not regulate his tone.
Been a hot spot. But even in 2019, I remember they said 3 families were moving to DFW
Hold
a
on.
day. I can imagine it's been more, especially during the pandemic. But they're making these videos about how they're texting.
So listen, because sadly, and I don't want y'all to say, oh, well, millennials, we didn't reach back and get y'all the game, which I know y'all gonna say it anyway. Sadly, and I don't know why the younger brothers like to talk about this, but then again, it's in the name of being thorough. Okay, so to a certain degree, it's cool to talk about economics. To a certain degree, overall, when you're broad stroking in general, no homo, it's cool to talk about certain aspects of what's going on in certain areas and stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, none of that shit matters. It really don't. What matters is what you know personally. How do women treat you? What type of women do you go for? How does the women act in your area? You know, ain't no broads thinking about the economy and the water level, and you know in Texas the air quality. Like nobody. I mean, with all due respect, you know what I'm saying. A lot of people don't understand that some of this shit just don't seep into your real relationships. You know, it just don't. You know, like for example, like Hammer, a bunch of younger dudes that was in this space trying to tell you what it is because they think they're in charge of technology and stuff like that. Oh, well, I got a computer, so I know what I'm talking about. Shut your weird ass up. No, you don't. Second of all, no one told y'all, like, feminism and none of that shit matters in your personal relationship unless you know you're dating a feminist. That's all you need to know. Yo, am I dating a feminist? What is feminist rhetoric? Blah, blah, blah. There's certain things you need to know to protect yourself from a lot of this stuff. Really, it's on a per person type basis, like I said, because one woman that you see treating another dude like a complete piece of shit, she'll turn around and treat you like a king. And you know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's just straight up genetics, you know, how it lines up. You know what I'm saying? Where did you meet her? How did you meet? What personality, what side of her personality? You know, generally a lot of people have what's called character flaws. That's all you really got to watch out for. Character flaws, people's upbringing, how were they raised, you know, what qualities does she have versus what qualities does she practice with you and stuff like that. You know, a lot of this stuff is good to know, but it really doesn't matter. You know, these are good for like mental notes, but none of this shit matters, bro. For real.
Games, cooperation games, communication games, manipulation games for women. You have all that going on here in Dallas. But then, I told you I used to enjoy places like Austin, Texas. Now, big business has been in Dallas, Texas for a while, and the economy has been great here for a while. This has been a hot spot. But even in 2019, I remember they said 3 families were moving to DFW a day. I can imagine it's been more, especially during the pandemic. But Austin, Texas is still considerably a small town. I think they have less than 1 million people that live in the city of Austin. And I think Dallas has like 1.5 or 2 million people. Either way it goes, we know the population is bigger in Dallas than Austin. And let's not even talk about the entire Metroplex. Dallas Metroplex is 7 million, I think, and Austin is a little over 1 million. So there you have it. I go to Austin, and yes, I have a better, more reasonable, it's still not touching Rio. It's not touching outside the United States. I have a better result in Austin, Texas. But also, Austin is not just the cheapest economy, but big business did not move to Austin. There was probably big business there, but if you know anything, big business has started to move in mass numbers since like 2019. For sure during the pandemic, a lot of them came from California down to Houston, Dallas, and Austin. Austin being like the new Silicon Valley. That being said, that's why I get more cooperation there, because women only act up when they have more high value men or more men with stuff going for themselves in the area. If you go to Mississippi, you might get women that act similar. I heard the non-cooperative women thing is everywhere throughout the United States, but I don't think it would be.
That's not true. That's a good guess, but it's not true. And women, they, even the ones that quote unquote have high value men, average women get high value men all the time. They just get passed around. And let me tell you something, when you can actually get what you want. And man, we learn this in a stubborn way and in a hard way. Yeah, come home to Alabama. We learn this in a stubborn way and in a hard way. Your preference is a motherfucker. Anybody that ever had their way with something or has their way with something will know what I'm talking about. Your preference is a motherfucker. I don't give a damn how much high value man a bitch can get. Does she want that nigga? She don't give a damn how much high value man she can get. Does she want that nigga? You understand what I'm saying? High value men don't always look high value. Trust me. Okay? Trust me. So they throwing them signals, they taking them out on dates and stuff. High value men get played like a motherfucker. They do too. You know, so we gotta, you know, what's going on, Tony? What's going on, K-Dot? So y'all gotta, we gotta be, if we gonna start bringing economics and numbers and shit, let's just be a little bit more realistic. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be more realistic. Average women get high value men also. Like I said, you can have a good catch hand. Do you have a keep hand? They can get all the high value men they want to. It doesn't stop them from getting passed around. You know? That doesn't stop them from getting passed around. That doesn't stop them for, okay, I don't like how this dude's acting and stuff like that. High value men come with attitudes, bouginess, all kinds of shit. Oh, yeah. So we got to keep it a little bit more realistic, you know. And some women are just going to have attitude anyway, and, you know, especially the average ones. This is why I'm telling y'all, go get the dimes right now, fellas. Like, now is the climate where you get dimes or a real good-looking chick. Shoot for the stars right now. You understand what I'm saying? Now, before the economy changes, that's the only thing that's going to affect you. But right now, women don't talk too much, so I don't see the economy changing anytime soon when it comes to women. Because, see, before the internet and before women start sharing their femininity with, you know, Elle Gibbets, fat women, and all kinds of other different stuff, dimes were promised a good life. That's the whole looking pretty thing. Like, oh, I look pretty. I don't really have to work. Somebody gonna come scoop me up and take care of me and blah blah blah. You know, and then after they done shared everything on the internet and they made beauty all inclusive, now you start finding out like, damn, these bad bitches broke. And they got attitudes because they're broke and they look good and ain't nobody there to take care of them. Average women, you start seeing now, average women are winning. Average women are winning like a average women actually wins more. Do y'all know, I keep telling y'all, average women get way more play than beautiful women. Do you know that? They get way more play. they're actually making it harder for beautiful women. You know? Back in the day when we had to approach like beautiful women, they would be in groups and shit like that. Now you just see beautiful bitches just walking by themselves. Like, there ain't nobody around you. You don't got a support system. Ain't nobody there to protect you. What's going on? You know? So the cat's out of the bag. Everybody goes down to Dr. Miami and get the same thing. Oh, I'll have the number 2. I'll have the number 3 body. Everybody looks the same. You can pay to look like a dime. You can pay to look like a dime. So you can fool the people some of the time, but you can't fool the people all of the time.
Yes.
And Texas bitches are bad. So I know exactly what type of women Mr. Holloman is getting at. Because I ain't gonna lie, there's a girl that I know right now from Texas. I ain't gonna lie. If she came back into my life, nigga, I'm going right back to the States. All right, let's go.
Bad in Macomb, Mississippi, as it would
I'll be on
in
the
Dallas,
first thing
Texas.
smoking
You're
out
not
of
gonna convince me
Thailand.
Otherwise, that's not even reasonable to think that. But if you are in Ethiopia, right? Ethiopia has a large impoverished population. A lot of it is underdeveloped, right? That's what they consider a third world country, Ethiopia or Haiti. Do you think that Ethiopia, those women, which we know they're not, we know that they're still very traditional because they have to be. They cannot act out. They cannot act up. They can't. Because if you run into a good dude, let's say he's making $100,000 US, which is probably very uncommon there. Do you think those chicks are gonna do it? Because in the United States, what they're gonna do is they're gonna find reasons to not sleep with you and reasons for you to actually want to get the hell away from them. Do you think you're gonna get that in Ethiopia? No. If I went out there with my US dollars, that's not gonna happen because I'm up here now in their society. It's not because I'm an American, it's because I'm up here. Now, I think you're gonna get cooperation regardless just because the culture is different. But
Hold on, I gotta go back and hear what he said about Ethiopian women because I actually specialize in the Ethiopian and Eritrean women. Let's see what he says.
Right? Ethiopia has a lot of more high value men or more men with stuff going for themselves in the area. If you go to Mississippi, you might get women that act similar. I heard the non-cooperative women thing is everywhere throughout the United States, but I don't think it would be as bad in Macomb, Mississippi as it would in Dallas, Texas. You're not going to convince me otherwise. That's not even reasonable to think that. But if you are in Ethiopia, right? Ethiopia has a large impoverished population. A lot of it is underdeveloped, right? That's what they consider a third world country, Ethiopia or Haiti. Do you think that Ethiopia, those women, which we know they're not, we know that they're still very traditional because they have to be. They cannot act out. They cannot act up. They can't.
All right. I gotta disagree with you here, bro. I gotta disagree with you here. Take this. I had several Ethiopian women and several Eritrean women, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. Ethiopian women, they do what the hell they want to, okay, and they act a fool, especially when they come to the States. Now in Ethiopia, I've never been to Ethiopia, but I know how they act when they get to the States, especially in Washington D.C. And if you're in Washington D.C., I'm gonna tell you right now where you find the best Ethiopian chicks. Wifey probably coming from Tacoma Park, Maryland, or Silver Springs. Or you can get one that's in VA, if you're lucky. My stomping grounds, they're in those areas that I just told you, Tacoma Park and Silver Springs. You know what I'm saying? Further into Silver Springs. Not in the beginning of Silver Springs, but down by the mall area and stuff like that. And a lot of the girls that's from Silver Springs, they go to Tacoma Park to live because right next door, right? If you know what you're talking about. But my stomping grounds, right, are on 9th and H Street. Everybody knows about 9th Street, okay? Downtown D.C., going to H Street, over by, by Howard, in that little region right there. There's a concentration of Ethiopian women. I've talked to women straight off the boat. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Ethiopian women are materialistic, and they are money hungry. They will tell you that. They start off with that. Number one. But other than that, they cool. I mean, you talk about eating, go out for a nice night, y'all smoke some hookah, you do that little shoulder dance shit in the club, and take y'all black asses home. Go get some Awaze Tibbs, go get some Doro Wat, go get some goddamn Doro Wat. You know, go get you some goddamn, you know, y'all know the vibes. You dig? But Ethiopian women, they're more about honesty. They're more about, you know, their favorite, you know, the best policy is honesty. They straight up. They will date you if they figure that you're a hard-working man. No matter what you do, they'll stick with you. You understand what I'm saying? But to a certain degree, you gotta have some paper. So I don't know about none of that. I've seen them niggas date all kinds of crazy-looking niggas. Balding, pot belly, drive cabs and shit. Nigga, if you want to get you an Ethiopian woman, I'm sorry, just drive a cab. nigga, just nigga, get her a little bit of allowance. You know what I'm saying? And just drive a cab. You gonna get you a big, foreheaded, thicker than a Jamaican accent Ethiopian chick. You just drive get you a Corolla or a goddamn Prius. You can start off with the Prius and stuff. They'll take you in the Prius. You know, you just drive a cab. You know. And you gonna be straight, you know. You said flying low, leading with the wallet. Yeah, this is the thing though. This is why. Yeah, I'm an Ethiopiologist, right? Ethiopiologist. Let me tell you the real shit. Let me tell you why young cats shouldn't be talking about tricking. Having money at a young age is not something that you should be put. Even women will tell you having money at a young age, at his age, should be to be building for your future. It's not to be tricking off on women like that. This is why the dating pool is fucked up. Both people would date, and if they did have money, they would put their money together. Why? What to do? What to build? Because it's about building, so you won't be fucked up in your 30s and in your 40s and stuff like that. So tricking on women wasn't in a young man's itinerary because one, his money was limited. Two, he just jumping off the porch. Three, he gotta learn how to spend his money, see what bills he got to pay and stuff like that, and focus on getting his own spot. This is why relationships were more based on love. You know, not trying to say you should get into a struggle relationship, but like, come on now. Any young dude talking about tricking is already behind the goddamn 8 ball. For real. Whether they're talking about it amongst themselves, with another bitch, or to older people in the manosphere. And I've been in position to see too many young niggas talking about tricking and shit like that. And that's because these young girls, they on OnlyFans and they charging and stuff like that. This is why a lot of the younger women go after the older niggas, because the young ones don't have that much resources. And if you're a young man that don't have that much resources, common sense will tell you not to buy no pussy, because that's just going to deplete your resources. That's probably why some of y'all don't have enough resources. And it's sad, you know. Shout outs to Eric Bird. What's going on, Thriller? Yeah, and it's not even really the high value man talk. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, it's just reserved for people that got it. You know what I'm saying? And even if you got it, don't mean you got to trick it. You know? Because most tricks don't have it. You know? You can have it, but don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got it, the trick on you, but it's really for something else. But I might take a loss behind spending this on you. Like, niggas, that's how niggas think. You know? So that's why this space is the manosphere is real funny style. And half the niggas here are Pookies and Ray Rays. Y'all seen how people act and behave in these spaces. So I don't know why people are walking around. Oh, I'm better than everybody. I'm better. You know, I'm a high value man. Shut the fuck up. You know? Everybody got this old chip on their shoulder. Like, nigga, the secret's out. Everybody in the fucking manosphere damn near Pookies and Ray Rays. You did. So that's the crazy thing, man. And younger dudes used to pride themselves on having game and being able to talk to women and get the cooperation. And it's the funny thing too. Younger women, of course, younger women always had older dudes hitting on them, but they would take some of that money. they would take some of that money and bring it back to their little younger boyfriend and shit like that. Not even like, you know, and I wouldn't say bring it back to their younger boyfriend as if, you know, the boyfriend had them out there selling and shit like that. Nah. I'm saying, like, you know, an older man would have to be like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? All right, I spend just to have my little time with her or whatever. But at the end of the day, she gonna go back to her little young boyfriend because young love and shit like that. You know, nigga, you can't be having no puppy love with no old ass nigga. When the last time you ever heard of the term puppy love? You a puppy having puppy love with an old ass nigga like that? Nigga, that ain't no puppy, nigga. That's a dog. You know? Hello, how you doing? So, you know, it gets weird. You know, it gets weird with the resources and the you know. Anyway, let's get back into it. But I commend brothers like this because half of them they don't really travel. Actually, the majority of them don't really travel. The places that they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you brothers realize it, but you're not just gonna be competing with older dudes with some paper, even though it's enough to go around for everybody. You're gonna be competing with other younger dudes in these spaces and other black men that's moving around and got a little bit of paper. So let's get back into it.
Because if you run into a good dude, let's say he's making $100,000 US, which is probably very uncommon there. Do you think those chicks are gonna do it? Because in the United States, what they're gonna do is they're gonna find reasons to not sleep with you and reasons for you to actually want to get the hell away from them. Do you think you're gonna get that in Ethiopia? No. If I went out.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're definitely gonna get that in Ethiopia. You're definitely kind of gonna get that wherever you go. I mean, of course, more people will take a liking to you, but you're definitely going to get that in Ethiopia. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing that y'all don't realize. Ethiopians, they stick together. You know? You said online dating is for the jump off side of the chick. Well, that's the thing, too. My generation, you know, millennials, we grew up with the internet. You know, a big part of our part of our you know, the reason why a lot of the younger generation is less communicating and don't really understand is because when they were born, the internet was already around. Like, I've seen millennial women put their cell phones and you know, like back in the day, we used to have little fake. We didn't even have tablets back in the day. We had a little fake bullshit computer. We had everything was fake. Like, these parents, I've seen them in the millennial age literally put items in their kids' hands that can access the internet. You know, the internet raised a lot of these kids right now. Yeah, Palm Palettes and all that weird shit. The internet raised these kids. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'd rather a kid that was raised by television, because at least you could kind of talk to him or some shit. You know, we were raised by gadgets. You understand what I'm saying? A little bit of the internet, a little bit of the radio, a little bit of outside, a little bit of everything. These kids are just strictly raised by the damn internet. You know what I'm saying? Online dating wasn't a thing for kids. Try to teach a fucking kid how to online date. Motherfuckers wasn't talking about no goddamn online dating. We wanted to meet up with you in person and go ride bikes and shit. You talk to 16 and 14-year-olds. Where'd you meet your girlfriend? Facebook. Man, if you don't take your ass outside. You know? Shit, even MySpace. Remember when MySpace, you know, even in the MySpace days, we took our ass outside. The only thing your girlfriend was worried about is she was number one on your wall. Half y'all don't even remember walls anymore. You know, MySpace was done. MySpace was done when this young man was around. MySpace been done for more than 10 years. You dig what I'm saying? So there's a generation that we know about that, you know, these younger kids, but I feel for guys like Austin and all these other cats because, you know, innately, because people try to make it seem like, oh, it's just a girl and all this other stuff. No, dudes want love too. Dudes want romance too. You understand what I'm saying? It's just that, we're going into the day and age where men are figuring out that that's not there anymore. Don't understand why it was there and why it was in place, but they crave it. And to tell you the truth, the older brothers like him get, the older, you get, you're gonna start just getting cold. You're gonna start just getting cold. Cause dude here, unbeknownst to y'all, I'm really good at reading people, and I'm really good at like reading the undertones, of what's being said and not being said. Dudes like him are actually looking for a real relationship worth a damn. He's actually not talking about pumping and dumping and none of that stuff. Are you listening to a dude? Are you listening to what he's saying? It's not what the nigga is saying, is what he's not saying. He's actually looking for a relationship. Him, the dude on the screen, Austin Holloman, he's looking for a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? He's looking for something worth a damn, He at that stage, like, before a nigga throw the shit all the way. Okay, man, you know what? For real, these hoes ain't shit. He's still giving them a chance. He hasn't been out of the States for a long time, so, you go there for like a week or two, a month or something. I don't even know if he's been out of the States for a month, but, whatever. He got a job to get back to. He got stuff here, as a young man should. I'm just saying that, once you deal with a whole bunch of different women and stuff like that, you got to work on your own criteria. So, he's at the stage in his life where he's building his own criteria before he, before he throws it away and just be like, all right, well, I'm just going to be out here just being on some slut shit. I'm going to try to look for me a relationship with somebody that's worth a damn, So, anyway, and the half-ass, the half-ass cooperation that you're getting here. You know what I'm saying? He wants to go somewhere where somebody, you got a whole bunch of women selling steak. You know what I'm saying? You have a whole bunch of women out here selling steak, but they're not selling you the sizzle. You understand what I'm saying? This nigga looking for the goddamn sizzle. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Half these dudes leaving the States, they looking for the damn sizzle. So let's get it.
They were my US dollars. That's not gonna happen. Because I'm up here now in their society. It's not because I'm an American. It's because I'm up here. Now, I think you're going to get cooperation regardless just because the culture is different. But let's admit, you still are upper class. Usually the dudes upper class are going to get the better treatment because they have more to offer. So you're not going to get chicks that are going to show their ass and act out and I don't need a man. You do need a man. In those countries, you do need a man. But come back to a place like Sweden. I had somebody in Sweden leave a comment in my Facebook group when they were joining saying that your stories sound very similar to what we're dealing with in Sweden. Sweden is a first world country. From my understanding, Sweden is going to cost nearly just as much to live there as it would here. They're not getting cooperation there.
Yeah, it's sad to see young dudes talk like this, Thriller. It is sad, It is sad, It is sad. I mean, you don't want to trick off the little bit of resources that you have in your youth and stuff like that. And I hope the dudes in the manosphere that's arguing for, like MOT and all these other people that's lying to y'all blatantly. Make sure you guys like and support the channel, man. Support the channel. Because honestly, I get the most hell in the space. And I'm really the only one really sitting down, really giving y'all this real conversation. This is fucking sad. I mean, you're a young man. Do whatever you want to do with your goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to have a life right now. You're supposed to be enjoying yourself. These young brothers should be just. I took her to the movies, nigga. We went out, ate ice cream, and I tickled some coochie in the back of the Camaro and shit like that. That should be what you be talking about. And it's not there. It's not available to them. What's going on, Insane One? Make sure y'all support the channel, man. We already an hour in. Show love to the channel, man. Respect the channel. It's Player Talk Radio. You said my school had I had 2 girls on the phone straight clowning. Yeah, y'all supposed to, men and young men and young women, supposed to be living their lives and stuff and relaxing and stuff like that. I mean, anyway, man. Shout out to this brother.
Not like you would in Ethiopia, because I mean, there is too much of an abundance of valuable men in Sweden as opposed to Ethiopia. So what do women do? They look at you like,
Oh, this motherfucker's disposable. He's disposable.
you know, get rid of him. I'll bump into another rich guy later. But in Ethiopia, you run into a guy that's rich, you kick him to the curb. Okay, good luck. It might be 5 years before you find another one of him. I think that truly plays a huge role in cooperation with women. You're not getting cooperation if she knows that she can get rid of you, because she's taking you for granted. If that made sense to you, please leave a comment. I think that in Dallas, yeah, the cooperation is absolute zero. It's bad out here, man. And hey, y'all can call the women in Colombia and South America poor, which not everybody's poor just because they're outside of the United States. But it's a hell of a lot different. And it's a hell of a lot more worth your time, energy, and money. Get your passport. This is a serious message. I don't think y'all understand how serious these videos are to me. I'm not doing this to bash women. And let me address this too. Last night on the live, people were like, why did 2 people, black people, said, okay, you found somewhere that's good for you. Why don't you just go there and be great? Why don't you just go there and enjoy it? Why are you coming back to tell people in America that they can enjoy you and enjoy it? Do you see how this?
Shout outs to my bro, Platinum Elite in the building. What is going on, Plat, man? Shout outs to my bro, Platinum Elite in the building. Plat said, this dude is too young to be whining about women. The fact that they're pushing this guy shows you that the men here are simps. Well, this is true, Platinum, but the angle that I'm coming at it, because although that is true, he's doing his own thing, but the thing is that they're gonna turn on him. They finna turn on this kid real quick. You know what I'm saying? They finna turn on this kid real quick, and it's kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell y'all something. What's also sad, because what he's talking about is really not his fault, and he's a young barber, so he grew up around some of this talk. What's going on, Israel? He grew up around some of this talk and around this rhetoric, right? So I'm gonna tell you the truth, and they better not try to check him, because this is the thing: how you gonna check him when y'all both are in the same arena? You understand what I'm saying? How you gonna check him when y'all both are in the same arena? Because they're gonna try to check him about wisdom. Oh, well, young man, you know, you're kind of doing this because you don't know that much and stuff like that. But you're here talking about tricking also. You're here talking about tricking also. You're not doing nothing different than he's doing. And the sad thing too is that it's opening up the dating game in these foreign countries, because like when you a young man, a young black man, and you get out to certain places like Cambodia, Vietnam, and all these places, your competition is older gentlemen that got resources and a little bit more capital. What's going on, Antisocial Socialite Podcast? Shout outs to you. You understand what I'm saying? So what's gonna happen is, like, honestly, if you got a little bit of game, you don't even have to pay for women out here, because these women they sit around and be dating like old shriveled up tricks and shit. They be dating these shriveled up ass niggas, right? And when you're young ass out here moving around doing your own damn thing, they looking at you like, damn, there's another guy that's not from here. He might not be carrying and holding. Then they getting money. That's what the young boys used to do. The young boys didn't have to trick back in the day because they youth and they appearance and they game and stuff like that. They young boys back in the day used to spend the money on themselves. Oh, you like that older trick ass nigga? All right, then she go off with the older trick ass nigga and be like, yo, break that nigga for a little bit of money and let's go to the movies later on tonight. Bitches used to do that shit. That was her business. It ain't his business. You know? And even if the younger dude did choose to trick, not that much. That bitch knew she couldn't get that much money out of him. Cause he's young. And the sad part is that the younger women didn't hold that against the young guys. It actually kind of made them seem more appealing. And it's funny that you have younger dudes talking about cooperation. Cooperate with you for what? Like, what exactly are you building? You know, the whole point of cooperating is to build. Like, okay, I need somebody to, I'm running this, I'm doing this, or I'm gonna need you to do this, or and stuff like. You need to, So there's a difference between cooperating and being pleasant in dating. So a lot of that gets misconstrued. You said, here we go with the rhetoric. He does make decent points. No, I get where he's coming from. It's just that young, I don't know. I mean, they're going to turn on this young man. So, but he seemed like his head is on straight. So he could, I'm pretty sure. You said complaining about American women is a waste of time. You attract what you focus on and complain about. Yeah, he's doing his thing, though. I mean, you travel, you get with women from other countries and stuff like that, By the time this dude 26, 27, he gonna be a beast, But just like kind of tone it. I ain't gonna lie. If I was him, I kind of tone. Even if I was tricking, I kind of tone down the tricking talk. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that like some of these young kids, they miss out in their teen years. They miss out in their teen years because there's no romance. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no, a lot of these dudes, a lot of these little young girls, they selling pussy. So, there is no holding hands at the park, eating ice cream and doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, are you going to pay or not? Like, bitch is 13 talking about some OnlyFans and shit. So I see the void. I see the void that he's trying to fill in his 20s once he gets his hands on some paper. It's sad though, because I kind of, when you sit back and look at it, I gotta remember 14, 15 years done passed, and a lot of people are going through a lot during that time frame. Shit. Next minute you look up, you're like, God damn. I should have listened to the OGs, and I didn't think I was gonna get to this age, nigga. I should have listened to the OGs back where I was talking about this, and nigga, after 25, if you make it. It's crazy. You said you heard they already have turned on them. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. I've been telling y'all for more than 2 weeks now that it's coming, but just give it some time. You said the hero soon becomes the villain. He shouldn't even be worried about that. He should be off in another country enjoying his life. Because young boys don't have to go to another country and trick and stuff like that. Young boys don't have to go to another country and trick and shit like that. They could just move there and live. That money that you're gonna spend on tricking, you could take that money and relocate. So that's why a lot of people that's really traveling and got real passports and stuff like that, they kind of look down on people that's like with the sex tourism, but they get it because that's what keeps these economies. That's what keeps some of these countries' economy intact. It's just a obviously elephant in the room secret, You said, man, I'm trying to disagree with him, but I was showing my people my hinge on Ramil's Discord. It's really shitty out here. Yeah, but even the young boys got to understand what they're looking for, because I've heard him talk, and I know exactly what he was looking for. This dude, he's looking for a relationship, to tell you the truth. He's looking for a long-term relationship that's worth a damn, because as a young man, and just a man in general, even though you're not going to marry certain people, it's still important that you have a couple of long-term relationships under your belt. You have to have a couple of long-term relationships under your belt. You know, the whole here and there thing, that shit gets old really fast and shit like that. And don't nobody want to be in nobody's club asking bitches, yo, what's your favorite color? What's your zodiac sign? Me too. Like, don't nobody want to be doing that for a long fucking time. You dig? Shout outs to my boy Thriller for dropping 5 on the Cash App. Thriller with the first Cash App of the day. I appreciate you, broski. Let's get into this game. Platinum said, somebody said that dude is zesty. I don't know. I don't think he's zesty. Anybody that like, you know, that kind of, you know, he's a barber, you know, anybody that kind of takes care of themselves and you know, they get called zesty nowadays, you know. You said turn on him for what? You sound like you putting a green light you putting a green light. I'm not putting a green light on him. Y'all don't see these people that they're the manosphere is full of pookies. Y'all don't see this? They will turn on you for any fucking reason. Passport bros and traveling dudes don't all have it all together either. Dude, this dude's gonna get hate. I'm not pulling this out my ass. I'm telling you some real shit. Y'all gotta observe. Observe. That's all I'm saying. He's spitting rhetorics and truth at the same time because he's a barber. What we talk about here is barbershop talk. You don't think the manosphere has made it into has gotten into some of the barbershops he's worked in? It's barbershop talk. Now nowadays, you know, and barbers, they're independent contractors, so he probably works for himself nowadays, probably doing like a mobile barber service or something like that with the pandemic and stuff like that. I really don't know the climate too much in Texas, but shit, they don't give a fuck in Texas or Florida as far as I'm concerned. I think people moving around, you know. But I'm not trying to say that bro zesty. I'm just saying any nigga that is pristine and wear clean clothes and care about himself, niggas are just gonna put that zesty jacket on you. You know what I'm saying, nigga? If you go get your nails clean, and bitches love clean nails and stuff like that, people gonna call you zesty. If you have nice hands and shit and fingers and shit like that, not dirt in your fingers, you know. You said exactly, Kuda. Cooperate or submissions are key words in the complaining sentiments in the space. Yeah, but see, he wants cooperation because he actually wants a LTR. He wants a long-term relationship. You can hear by how people talk. So y'all gotta understand people's rhetoric, what they say and what they didn't say. See, he's missing out on a big part of his teen years and childhood and stuff like that because a lot of bitches were out here selling coochie. Y'all too. A lot of y'all missed out. Some of y'all didn't get that decent girl. You know, niggas watch Disney too. Some of y'all didn't get that decent girl and stuff like that because she was for the gram. She was for the book. She was for the Twitter. She was for the Snapchat. These little young girls, nigga, once they hit 12, 13, 14, they don't stand a chance. These hoes trying to get on OnlyFans and stuff like that. So imagine you 13, 14 watching this, and then 6 years later, you know what I'm saying? Not even, let's say you 13 and 7 years later, you 20, and them broads still doing the same thing. I know bitches that's been on Facebook butt naked for 15 years and like, baby, it didn't work 15 years ago and it's still not working now. It didn't get you nothing but kids, a dumbass nigga, and you still got to get on the internet butt naked and you still not getting what you want. Y'all be forgetting, when y'all 15, by the time you turn 25, you've been observing the same chick, even the ones from high school and all that shit, for more than 10 years. You're a decade in. You're not trying to hear that shit she told you when you was 15. She got more pounds on her. She got kids. And she's still talking that young girl shit on Facebook. Like, come on now. You got this romantic non-PDA, no courtship. No, you got that void that's not there. His generation didn't grow up with none of that. My generation grew up with it like for like a good second and then it disappeared. You know, then these niggas turn around and listen to R. Kelly and all these slow songs and like, damn, where the hell that's at? See, we can linger or yearn for some shit like that because like at least half our life that shit was around and you knew what it was about. Nigga, that shit is non-existent. So these young cats are gonna go to foreign countries to kind of find something that feels like love. These niggas never experienced no damn puppy love, and if they did, I mean, imagine falling in love with a damn prostitute. I hate to say it like that, but let's just keep it on it. Fucking teenager, and you a teenager. You supposed to be dating teenagers, not no prostitute minded bitch. Okay? Nobody really gave these young cats no real game like that because it was done by the time it happened. It was done in my generation. It was going out. It was going out in the 80s, but niggas was living their lives. They didn't have no time to sit up there and explain that to the millennials. So millennials and Gen Zs had to find that shit out the hard way. It was definitely not around when Gen Zs were a twinkle in motherfuckers' eyes and shit like that, So ain't nobody really around to give them the game. That's what the manosphere was supposed to be for. But niggas in here acting like bitches. For real. And don't got no better advice for this young cat. That's why he's coming in the door leading and shit like that. How the fuck he gonna turn around and respect y'all that's gonna start talking shit about him and getting on him about his age and shit like that? And he could come in here and command y'all niggas and some nigga gonna talk to him about being wise and all this other weird shit when they sitting up there promoting tricking. You don't even give him an incentive to change or soak up no game. These young broads, I date women that's in his age range. Like, I know what the hell he going through. You dig? You never looked, man. Never mind, man. The look in her eyes is despised by many wives. Because those eyes done manipulated plenty guys. Let's go. Let's get back into this game. You said niggas trying to triangulate American women to make a point. This shit corny at this point. Hey, look, the women in these other countries are on that young girl shit too. But if he travels more, he'll see it. I do think he should say F them panels. Them panels gonna get him caught up. That's what I'm thinking. But Naked said I do think he should say F them panels and debates. And but it's for marketing. He do better sticking to the lifestyle step-by-step videos. Yeah. And he's like trying to get cameras and stuff to like approach women and stuff like that. None of that shit means nothing because none of these dudes care if you're real or not. As a matter of fact, nobody sits there in the manosphere and tell these kids the real thing. It don't matter if you're real or not. It's actually worse if you're real. People would like to think that you're semi-real and leave something to the imagination, because when they can pinpoint without a doubt that you're real, that's when the hating starts. Trust me, I know what the hell I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You said, I just want to know, why is he so limp-wristed? Oh, you mean like when he makes his hand gestures? Make sure you guys support the channel, support the channel, support the channel. Let's get the support up. You said, Thriller, get out of there, but I'm looking too. Y'all looking at his mannerisms. You said, send a prayer for the hopeless romantics. Yeah, that's exactly. He's a hopeless romantic. I feel for the young brother though, because you gotta feel that it's better to love and lost than never loved before. You know what I'm saying? So he wants to have a long-term relationship. He not fooling nobody, but I get it. I get the role that he has to play. You know what I'm saying? People say there's good women here in America. They are. You said, but the amount of work you have to put in is exhausting, and it wears you out spiritually and mentally. Sometimes a new scenery is the best. That is very much true. You said, tricking is a choice made to leverage on time. Robotic sex is not my thing, though. Well, see, all of that shit is set up to sell to these younger cats. You know. There's a market that can afford all of this stuff, but it's usually not a younger market. You know what I'm saying? When you're a young wine drinker, you're not drinking $50 champagne and $40, $30 wine and shit like that. That's why I was mad when I was a kid. Not when I was a kid, but when I was younger. I used to drink Hennessy and stuff like that. Niggas called me a unk. They called me an old ass nigga when I was like in my early 20s, drinking Hennessy and relaxing and chilling and stuff like that. I would fuck with the brown, and then Niggas was like, nah, that's some unk shit. For that one little bottle of Hennessy, you could get like 3 bottles of triple distilled Smirnoff and all these other different liquors and Svedka and all this other shit. They'll have you bouncing off the walls and shit like that. And I listened to them, and now niggas was drinking Hennessy and shit like that, and I'm mad as hell. For real, back in the day, it wasn't, brown liquor wasn't for young people. So it's funny that niggas now drinking Hennessy and shit like that. They're not even drinking real Hennessy. They're drinking VS. Barely. You know, you want that VSOP. I used to switch between Hennessy and Remy. Shout outs to Eric Bird. You said, Kuda, you dropped game a while back about like attracts like. Water seeks its own level. Yeah. Women with money, young college Latinas and Asians, including hipsters, are checking me out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they know when you're around that certain type of age and stuff like that. Because I'm going to tell you the truth, man. These old tricks, women lose interest in them very quickly. So the only thing they can be interested in is money and stuff like that. And not even, I mean, they switching up a bunch of these quote-unquote high-value dudes like it's nothing. It's like, both of y'all don't even get a chance to know each other. I don't give a damn how much money a motherfucker has, you know? You said if these dudes go to Brazil and don't marry a dime, they will turn on him. If you go to Brazil and marry a dime, they'll turn on you. It don't matter. You got to be that fine line, you know. You said it's a couple of weird niggas hating, but if dudes, but it's dudes I never heard about until this guy, cause they are content creators. The audience is rocking with dude for the most part. Yeah. For now, I'm starting to see people behind closed doors hating on this young kid. You know, you said I work at the hospital 12-hour hospital 12-hour holes all over the place. Yeah. Same thing they did with Kevin. Similar, yeah. You said you are cool. The last time I heard barber talk was Gen X. They were on, yeah. A lot of brothers haven't came up in the barber shop because a lot of brothers, they don't get them loans anymore. They get finessed. A lot of brothers aren't starting barbershops like that. The barbershop hasn't been the same since. This is where the manosphere came into play. You know? Yeah, anyhow, you take pride in how you look. Oh, you gay. You know. What's going on, Beat Boss? Make sure you guys like and support the channel. To support the channel, you can hit the PayPal or you can go to Cash App. That's PTV888. That's PTV888. We're going to get back into it. I just need to catch up on these comments. You said haters are haters. You know, you said laugh my ass off. You said I still don't get what a pookie is. Oh, man. The majority of people in the manosphere are pookies. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Coonchi. He said loves Coonchi. Tony. They're gonna start hating on bro, but these dudes don't even travel at all. So even if dude been out of the country for 3 weeks and have a perspective on something, you know, that's still better than half these dudes y'all been listening to for years talk about the same thing. You know, because you get on here and you hear, oh, I'm better than you, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. You find these dudes 2 years ago, they talking about the same shit. You know. And he Texas raised, so, you know, them Texas boys built different. You know. Yeah, I'm finna lace. Man, support the channel. I got y'all. You said sometimes it's not even wanting a girlfriend. But see, the GFE is wanting a girlfriend. The GFE is wanting a girlfriend. GFE is about selling you the girlfriend experience. You know what I'm saying? Dudes wanna have the boyfriend experience too. You understand what I'm saying? The GFE is about selling the goddamn girlfriend experience. You know. I hate to say it like this, but love on TV was a little bit more realistic than love on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Imagine growing up in Snapchat and Instagram and Twitter and all these other weird ass sites is your barometer to what you know to is what they use to bait love in front of your face. Nigga, that don't even sound real or fun. You know? Because now it's established, you know. We went through the beta testing. What's going on, Chris G? We went through the beta testing phase where it's like, oh, well, you know what? You know, they're showing people doing stuff on MySpace and shit and Black Planet and shit like that. But we knew the real thing was in person. You know, there was no FaceTime. There was none of this virtual shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, FaceTime and stuff like that back in the day, if you were in the dating game, FaceTime and all of that shit was for long distance relationships. Now you can't even have a long distance relationship. They'll laugh at you. You know, that was for long distance relationships. Now you FaceTiming motherfuckers that you lay in bed with. Like, it's like more than a long distance relationship. You know what I'm saying? You said Kuda been stingy with the stream link recently. I dropped the stream link if y'all want to. You said you remember times where it's people trying to get the perspective and the Kuda would hop in like double dutch, no intermissions given. I'll give y'all the link if y'all want it. You know? No, it's like, well, they didn't shame me, but I was like, you know, that was some young, it was some old nigga shit, you know? It was some old nigga shit, but now niggas drinking Hennessy and still bouncing off the damn walls. You know? You said niggas gotta stop slandering Pookie. We built America, blue collar gang, reform Pookie. You said send the prayers for the hopeless romantics. Yeah. You know? You said Eric Barrow, thank you, Kuda, repetitive. Yeah, I mean what it really is that you know, younger cat should you know, this dude, if he does travel, he's gonna meet an older cat that ain't got nothing to do with the damn, mark my words, he gonna meet an older cat that ain't got nothing to do with the manosphere. And he gonna, like what these dudes don't tell you, I'll tell you how you find quote unquote wifey outside of the United States. You leave the country and you link up with the older cats that ain't got nothing to do with this stupid shit that we talking about here in the manosphere, because by default it's stupid shit. And you get him and his little girlfriend or whatever that she found to introduce you to her friend. And you go figure out how to get a visa, how to live your life, and you keep it cool with the older cat, check in with them if you need anything. You know what I'm saying? And you and Shorty do good. You come out here, you create a little social circle, and that's what you date. That's how you date. Cause nigga, I'm gonna tell you right now, coming out to these little places, hanging out in these nightclubs and everything, nigga, that's every fucking night. And when you get a taste of that life and stuff like that, you're gonna get a taste of never mind. We ain't even gonna get into that. All right, let's get back into it. Y'all don't apparently y'all don't understand when a young man is pleading out to you, yo, I'm looking for a long-term relationship. I don't like this bullshit that women are offering me right now. I want something of substance.
This is the problem, selfishness. That's fucking stupid. So let me translate that.
If you're not gonna listen to me clear. If you're not going to be around a woman for a long time, you don't have to worry about selfishness. If you're not going to be around a woman for a long time, you don't have to worry about cooperating. This is the perception a lot of people don't understand. People looking at Austin Holloman, man, you know what I'm saying? He a young man. He want a trick. He's telling you in but so many words about that he doesn't want a trick. He wants something of substance. Lord have mercy. All right, man, never mind, man. Let's go.
You found water. You know that other people in your village are starving, but
and this is why dating coaches will never go out of style. I don't know where y'all get that. These niggas been around for more than 15 years, and you're like, oh man, they're finished now. Get your big at the end of Power Rangers. Now I grow big and start knocking down buildings. Not thinking that a fucking Thunder Zord is about to come down and slap the shit out y'all. Get your mind out the fucking clouds, y'all. Dating coaching will never die, because niggas will just go to another country and become a dating coach there. You will listen to some Romanian dating coach in India before you'll listen to, some of y'all will listen to some Romanian dating coach in India before y'all listen to some nigga here. So I don't understand that, but okay.
You found water. Why didn't you just keep that water to yourself and drink it and hydrate yourself when you could have hydrated, your people, and that would have benefited everybody as a whole. What sense does that make? Do you see how dumb that shit is? Shut the fuck up. I want y'all to shut the fuck up with that. I'm not gonna stop, one. But why not? And I can see why women would say it, because women, this is a threat. We're taking away the good men with this, because just about everybody's dealing with this problem. I honestly think if they say they're not, they're fucking lying. I know high value men, quote unquote, that they're dealing with it too. They see my message. I'm taking away those men that have means, that have some sort of respect for themselves. And
These dudes, these younger cats, they be wanting the girlfriend, bro. They be wanting the little Instagram girlfriends that they can do skits with. They be wanting the little TikTok girlfriends and stuff like that. Nobody, because there's a lot of old heads in the damn manosphere. Nobody's really sitting down and breaking down, the type of relationships these younger cats want. I'm trying to tell y'all. You understand what I'm saying? These are the models that nobody's breaking down what role model couples that are presented in front of these people nowadays. So let's go.
Showing them that
in front of the youth,
better land over here where you can get more bang for your buck and a better experience. To women, that's a threat. But what I don't understand is why the men have an issue with me telling men of value. And by the way, usually these men have nothing going for themselves. Of me telling men of value to leave. Why is that? Why are these dudes worried about it? I mean, the tape, because honestly, if I said this on a live stream already, if I get as many high value men to leave as I can, or men with means, or men that want to be something with themselves, the game will, it may or not, I really don't give a fuck. It may switch here. Because if I take the good out, because like what did I say earlier? There's a lot of good men in the United States when it comes to finances. So if I take all that out, these women can't take it for granted anymore. So they're gonna have to behave like the women in Ethiopia, because hey, there's only 10 men here that
I get that he probably messed something, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty sure Texas got some fire Ethiopian chicks, you know what I'm saying? And they real exotic, and they look like how they look back in Ethiopia and shit, because some of y'all ain't never seen no Ethiopian bitch in a Steep Tech North Face. But I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. Ethiopia is not a good example. They definitely not a good example, bro.
That are some sort of financial value. So I'm not disposable anymore. There's 10 men and there's 5,000 women. I'm not disposable. You can't just say, oh, well, no, go ahead. No, you do that, you might not run into another one soon. But why does that bother? Why does that bother? Well, I don't get why men are bothered by that. So yeah, but guys, if you enjoyed that video, give it a like, share, comment, and make sure you are subscribed. You have to subscribe. Guys, I really want to quit my job.
Oh, say less.
I want to.
All right, hold on, y'all. Let me drop the link. Shit, in case y'all want to come up. Y'all can't say I ain't dropped the link. Be asking y'all. There go the link right there. And I'm gonna post this right here. There we go. So yeah, like I said, this young cat, he's about to. I know the hating brigade is about to come for him. You know what I'm saying? I already can see that. I already can see that. That happening. But like I said, I mean, younger brothers, I ain't gonna lie. There's a love lockout. You know what I'm saying? Younger cats are hopeless romantics. About 99% of the people in the manosphere are hopeless romantics. You understand what I'm saying? You wouldn't have to care about cooperation if you didn't want to be around, women long term. You wouldn't care about some of those things if you're about to be around them long term. So, it's kind of sad. My girl Toya, what is going on, Toya? Good. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not. Oh shit. Good morning.
And she lurking.
4:32 in the morning, huh?
I said she lurking.
Yeah. What you doing up this early? You about to? Well, actually, you off today.
Yeah, I'm still in the bed. I just
okay.
It's just hard to sleep with these braids because my scalp is still tight. But
oh yeah, you gotta give it a day or two.
It's been like 5, but you know, who's counting?
Oh, that was from the time you were telling me you were doing them?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Oh, you want that new growth real quick. You tugging at them roots.
I didn't. Sis who did the back did them perfectly, but the sis who was in the front is never touching my hair again.
Oh, you had 2 of them do it.
Yeah.
Were they African?
No, one of them was Haitian and the other one was Dominican. And it's so funny
okay.
because I was
Haitian
talking to
girl was
both
in the
of
front.
them.
Uh-huh.
Yes, yes, yes,
You know, they do them little micro braids. Them
yes.
Haitian, the Grenada braid. Them, I ain't gonna lie. Sisters, if you gonna get your hair braided, I ain't gonna lie. The micro braids, they you know, but they gonna hurt. I ain't never heard braids hurting for 5 days. God damn.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. You getting your money's worth though. Cause for
Yeah,
real, for real,
no,
by the time it comes to take them out, you're gonna be like, damn, they lasted long.
yeah, I plan
Yeah.
to keep them in all through September, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll probably I'll probably get them done over like maybe 1 or 2 more times before I start my locks.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I
Well, you're doing it
when
on
I
time. You're doing it at the right time.
yeah, well, when I went, I wanted to see if they could lock it, and she was like, "Your hair's too soft and it's too short. Wait and come back." And I'm like, "All
Yeah.
right, well." I
Yeah.
wanted to get cornrows, and she was like, "I can't cornrow your hair yet either." And I was like, "Bitch."
Yeah. No, you gotta wait till like you get like an inch and a half, or an inch or 2. Oh shit. Hold on. What's going on, Loli? Hold on. Let me go out and come back. Hold on.
I do know that you have to
All
wait.
right, I'm back.
I know you have to wait, but my hair is like 3 inches long at this point.
Oh really?
So yeah, but I guess because
I know you're anxious.
I have very fine hair. Like even though looking at it you can't tell that my hair is very fine. So I have to be, careful because she was like, if I put this in your hair, it'll just slip out. So I'm like, great.
Yeah. Remember when you're getting your hair locked though, use Mango Lock.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, use Mango Lock. You know. And it should take like 3 to 6 months for it to actually lock. Because when you're locking your hair, what you want is like the root to, not the root but like the midpoint to lock. Once it's locked in like the middle, anything under that middle is gonna lock, and then like your tips might lock, but honestly the longer your hair gets, the tips might fall off.
Yeah,
that's just how it is. So especially if you have fine hair.
Yeah, and I've been tender.
What's going on, Link?
So,
good morning, Kuda. Good morning.
Good morning, Loli.
Toya. Good morning,
Good
everybody in the chat and in the clouds. So you got locks in your hair?
No, not yet. She's gonna lock.
Oh, she's going through the process.
Mm-hmm.
I got braids right now. I'm gonna start locking them. I'm gonna start locking my hair when I take them out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I went to the salon to get one thing, and they were like, yeah, no, we can't do that yet. So I was like, what can you do? She was like, we can give you box braids. I'm like, I don't want box braids.
Well, you need to get as much new growth as possible. Kind of go through the quote unquote ugly phase. I don't know why. Well, it is kind of an ugly phase, but at least you're doing it at the right time where your hair is going to be covered. So by the time like spring rolls around next year, and you let your hair breathe a little bit, you're gonna be, but definitely let your hair breathe indoors too. You know what I'm saying? Don't always have it covered up, But
you were saying, I'm sorry to interrupt you, Kuda, but Toya, you were saying that 2 ladies did your hair?
I did.
I only did that one time with some individuals, a mother and daughter, and never again. It's one person or nobody.
Yeah,
because they didn't turn out the same length, and I'm very picky about my hair.
Well, I hear that.
Yeah, a lot of people are. Yeah.
But they worked well together. The only objection I had was the fact that when you have 2 people working in your head, it's 2 people's energy going into it, and so I felt like I had to be real. I had to do some saging and meditating afterwards.
Yeah, you got pain coming from 2 sides of your head.
Yeah.
That shit ain't no joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to get used to it though, because when they retwist your locks, they're not just pulling like little strands of hair; they pulling clumps.
I know.
You know. Yeah, but make sure you get your locks a lot bigger. Get them like medium sized to big, because like I wouldn't say they thin out, but you know you're gonna be getting them done and styling them, so you want them to be strong and healthy. So you know
Yeah.
make them a little bit thicker than usual. And if anything, if you want to split them, you always have that option.
I
You know.
wish I could get them thick. Like I want chunky locks, but I know my hair can't do that.
You can, but you just gotta make sure they lock correctly. So like make sure you get like thicker braids. Like I said, just get like 2-strand twists, but make
Hmm.
sure they're a little bit more like puffy than usual.
Yeah.
And you'll thank me later once they lock. You'll be like, oh, okay, I see, because you'll see exactly what's going on texture wise, hair wise, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna be like, okay, yeah, all right, I
That's
did the right
actually
thing.
how my mom had to start her locks. She had to get 2-strand twists
Hmm.
because it took a while for her hair to lock, and I think I'm gonna have the
What's going on,
same problem.
emoji? Mm-hmm.
But I'm still gonna do it though, because once I make my mind up about something, it's hard to change it.
Right. Well, it's gonna take a little bit of patience. That's all. That's all it really is. You know.
Hmm.
What do you guys think about this young cat, Austin Holloman? You think he's asking for a long-term relationship, or that's what the youth is? That's what they're crying out
I
for.
just I just came on the stream. What's going on with the young man?
Well, no, he's been around for a minute. I mean, people have been talking about him for like a good month or two now, and he's kind of leading the charge with this whole passport talk. You know, and now you got a whole bunch of people coming out to cut. Oh, I'm gonna get my passport. Oh, I'm leaving tomorrow. Blah blah blah. Ain't nobody leaving. To tell y'all the truth, and especially if they know about this space. The brothers that are actually leaving, they don't have shit to do with the manosphere, you know, or they're not in these spaces and stuff like that. So it's kind of like calling people's bluff at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, dudes just don't have the balls to just drop whatever they're doing in their life and hop on a plane and leave. And if they do leave, it's just basically, you know, a fantasy. You know, I'm not gonna lie, man. Vacation, you know, getting away for a week and stuff like that, it's inspiring, but it's not, you know, it's not really a lifestyle. It's just going on vacation. And you have this younger brother here that's kind of leading the charge, and he kind of is an anomaly for kids his age in this generation. And I hate to say it now, damn, I'm showing my age now because now I'm calling 23-year-olds kids. But, you know, he's a younger guy, you know? And I do feel for the younger generation because they are hopeless romantics. Like that bullshit they getting sold on Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. Like that, nigga, there ain't no love. There ain't nobody caring for you. These young cats, they do want somebody to love them and care for them and shit like that, or at least pretend. You know, so that's kind of what his rhetoric is centered around. But people are like, oh, well, it's around the tricking, or it's around, you know, a lot of the younger cats are going overseas to look for love also, and that's kind of crazy, you know, at the same time, you know, because a lot of the older cats are going overseas looking for love or whatever. So they're kind of in the same boat. So, you know, I wanted to get y'all thoughts on it, you know, because people here trying to act like they don't know what it is, but everybody knows what it is. What's going on, Air Black?
I like his energy, Kuda.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Yeah, and I like
Yeah.
I like that he has his head on straight and he can articulate himself well, not just the tone in which he speaks, but the words that he uses. I think that he's breathing new life into the space, and you know, I love, in terms of the other young people that I've come across in the space. I think they could learn a lot from this cat.
I think so, but they're gonna. I know they're gonna. I know the hate's about to come soon.
Well, yeah,
You know,
because that's what we
calm
do
before
best.
the storm. Yeah, yeah. The calm before the storm. You know, I just want people to learn from, you know, his you know, learn from his story now before, you know, the entertainment and all that other weird shit overclouds. You know. And I wish the brother the best. I hope he does clean up, you know, some of the cats in this space, you know, walk down, get every penny you can. You know, that's what I would tell him. Save that money and basically if he wants to relocate, you know, because I mean I do believe that because kids ain't kids anymore. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have a teenage phase where they're hanging out and just doing kid shit and going roller skating and eating ice cream and doing all of that other shit. You know, they just jump straight into Instagram and OnlyFans and stuff like that. Young boys talking about tricking and stuff like that. That's not a young man's sport. You know, that's not a young man's sport. You know, so I don't know.
So
There's a lot of
Kuda, this
hopeless
young man hasn't went overseas yet.
He has. He went to Brazil. You know, but those Brazilian women over there would have treated him the same. They'll treat you the same way. I mean, they'll treat anybody from America with money a certain type of way when it comes down to money. But you don't, honestly, you a young man just doing your thing. You ain't got to do all of that. You know, you're a celebrity. You know, I get stopped out here all the time to take pictures and shit like that and stuff like that, and I don't have to trick or do any of that shit. But at the same time, it's not even tricking because to a certain degree it's a real patriarch out here, and like and in these other countries and stuff like that, and black men haven't seen a real patriarch. They don't know what a real patriarch is, or what one looks like, or how men operate in a real patriarch. I mean, men pay for everything in a patriarch, so there's a fine line between being an actual patriarch and actually tricking. You know what I'm saying? And then the funny thing is about a lot of these dudes that's in the manosphere, they're trying to restore a patriarch that they thought existed or that they claim to exist and stuff like that, when like you know, they don't know what a damn patriarch is. And at the same time, it's like this paranoia. You know, it's not even about the tricking or spending the money. It's really about if you're getting played or not. You know, if you're getting manipulated or not. You know, so it's kind of a fine line that nobody's really around to express or you know, talk about. And you have young kids like this guy, you know what I'm saying, that gets caught up in it. You know, he's leading the charge for dudes to say, yo, if you're going to trick it overseas, you know, trick it and stuff like that. But a young man shouldn't be in that position to come in here and talk to older men and reaffirm that and stuff like that, even though the older dudes are on the same shit. It's like they kind of, you know, people around him should kind of know what he's, you know, what his claims are about, and be able to at least help them, especially even if he's helping them trick more. If he's helping them and telling them, yo, go across the seas and stuff like that and helping them, you know, they should be able to be like, okay, yeah, I agree with that, brother, but I can kind of see your situation. A lot of these dudes ain't perceptive. You can kind of see his situation. He wants something long term. You have to have a couple of long-term relationships under your belt, whether you're going to stay with somebody for a long time or not, because you got to see if you have it in you to have at least a long-term relationship. He probably never really had a long-term relationship. He's 23.
No, you're right. Experience.
Yeah. You know, you got to be with somebody for like 2-3 years to know that you can be with somebody for like 2-3 years. Don't nobody want to keep talking to new people every single time. And what's your favorite color? Do you have insurance? Are you crazy? You know, are you sure you're not crazy? Are you in any type of substantial debt I should know about? You know, like, you know, ain't nobody want to ain't nobody want to be 20. That's ghetto as hell at 23, sitting around asking people those questions 24/7.
And you know what I love about what you just said is the fact that it puts the onus on women to step their pussy up. Like,
I guess, yeah.
You know, honestly, like, and a lot of what Austin is talking about is understanding his worth as a black man, which is something that we don't see a lot of.
Right.
So that's the main reason I'm rolling. Like, I'm signed up. Like,
right.
Like I just love how he presents it. That he, you know, he comes across like, listen, I already know what my value is, and you're not about to get me to step on it.
Well, that's the thing too, because he kind of said it in one way or another. He's like, you know, the type of woman and the type of love that I'm looking for, it's not here. So he's kind of, like I said, he's kind of locked out, and not him, just people, a lot of younger people, even I've seen it in millennials. Like, he's kind of locked out of, you know, rectifying certain feelings that he feels that can't get fulfilled, which comes with like a long. He needs What he wants is I could tell what the young cat wants, and he just wants like a little permanent girlfriend for a while, you know, and that's kind of, you know, good luck with that, you know, that's what he's looking for. Something more long term. Link said, "Yeah, no more favorite
No wonder
color."
he's looking overseas. Then with these young feministas, he ain't feeling them.
I mean, he is. I mean, he knows that what he's looking for is more is more likely to happen overseas. It's more likely to happen in America. The problem is that you have to set it up. You got to have something like that set up, and you know, you can't be gaming. Sometimes the way these dudes want to game can't be gaming like that. Sometimes you might have to go through your social circle. You know,
That's
sometimes
true.
you might have to set up a social circle. Most of the guys that marry, they marry through their social circle. These dudes in the manosphere got butt hurt when I said, yo, okay, well, you got to start over. Even advanced players, when they get out of like long-term relationships and stuff like that, you still got to go get you a starter chick. You gotta get back in. But a lot of dudes, they marry their starter chick. So you're not telling somebody wrong. Oh, a starter chick. What the hell are you talking about? You gotta touch base again. You gotta make sure, okay, there's somebody that actually cares about me. Damn, this person. When you sit back and you look up, you're like, damn, this person has my best interest. Let me go ahead and throw a ring on that or something, you know, or whatever. You know, you gotta reintroduce yourself back to the dating game. You're not about to hit the ground running. You know how many people after this pandemic and right now jumped out the window in their relationships only to find out, like this past summer that leading out of right now, you know how many people jumped out of their stable relationships to realize, like, damn, the pickings is slim, ain't nothing out here. Damn, I might have made a mistake. Now September rolling around, it's about to start getting cold soon. So now everybody
Yeah.
gotta find. Now everybody gotta pretend like they somebody and find themselves in something before it gets too goddamn cold and stuff like that. You know. So,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
true.
yeah.
Especially depending on what part of the country you're in. If you're in the U.S., certain
Listen,
areas
don't
get really cold. I'm
don't.
happy I'm in Southern California.
Oh yeah. He in Texas, so he in Texas, so he's good.
I don't freeze to death out here.
Oh, okay, cause I don't. It's ghetto. It's ghetto being single in the wintertime, cold as hell, and paying your bills and shit like that. Like, goddamn, I'm glad I paid the electric bill. This heat.
That's exactly why
I'm
my ass is in Texas.
right. That shit is ghetto after a while. It's like, goddamn. I'm glad I paid the gas bill. It's central air about the. You did. So. You know. Link said, I'm curious who he watched previously or have listened to. Well, he comes from the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? He listens to One Master Teacher and other guys, so that's pretty good. He's in good hands. But he comes from the barbershop side of the game of the talk, so he'll fit in pretty good here in the manosphere. But the problem is there's a whole bunch of new people rolling around. You got a whole bunch of new people can listen to that ain't got shit to do with the actual manosphere. But that's not the manosphere's. Well, that is the manosphere's problem. But they openly shunned that.
This young man is 23 years old, showing grown ass men how to hold their own nuts.
That's gonna be the point of contention right there.
I know, because how can
find out?
How can you look at him? How can you be in your 40s and 50s and watch Austin Holloman and not feel immediately depressed? Like,
but that's what. But that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that once they realize how old he is, that's when they're gonna start hating on him. You know what I'm saying? But the real question is how can he respect you when he sees the same thing you just lined out? See, in my day, but nigga, it's not in your day. It's today, and you're here with me
right now,
soaking up information. Yeah, right now. So back in your day led you to today, which is not Tuesday, it's Saturday, but you know what I'm saying. Led you to be to get into the same shit that he's talking about. You know, because they're gonna run that age card thing on him. You know, because he passing up people that have been putting in work for years and stuff like that, but. I think that he's actually a real travel dude. I think he's gonna go back to Brazil, and one of them little Latino women, they'll scoop his ass up. You know what I'm saying? They'll scoop his ass up.
Yeah, they sure will.
Yeah, he gonna come back teaching Spanish and shit like that. I was thinking,
No, remember in Brazil it's Portuguese.
Oh yeah, Portuguese. Yeah. You're right about that. Yep.
He'll come back teaching Portuguese.
Yeah. I'm gonna send him that Tina Marie song, the Portuguese Love. Like, look,
Oh,
young
I
player.
love that song.
Look, young player, play this one for them right here. You gonna be straight. Damn, I should have put that on my stem player. I put a whole bunch of songs on my stem player, y'all. This shit about to get real ratchet in a good way.
Oh, I meant to tell you yesterday, Kuda, you were cooking. Oh my God. Like I was
What?
Yo,
What happened?
the music that you were playing of yours, I was so like I'm always amazed. You always blow me away. Like you just be on the humble. And it's
I
like
appreciate it.
yeah, but like I'm like, oh my God, you are so talented. Like I want the mixtape. Drop the mixtape, please.
Yeah, I should do like a Manosphere mixtape on like the stem player and some other stuff, and like it's just like classics, but they're like mixed differently, remastered and mixed differently. I could.
Yeah,
do
that would be nice, Kuda.
Yeah, because I was thinking about putting like a whole bunch of like old school stuff like SOS Band, and then kind of mixing it into the 90s and stuff like that, and some other stuff, and just kind of putting it out as like a cool little playlist or mixtape, because I have been asked about that. Yeah, I can find stuff in the deep crates that people haven't heard in a long time though. But I'll be finding stuff. I'll be having Toya in mind. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna play this and see if Toya knows this song. I be finding like old school songs that I haven't heard in a minute. Hold on, what song did I?
Yo, oh my God!
download that I haven't
Yesterday
heard
I
in a
went
minute?
down a rabbit hole of songs from like the early 2000s that I hated. Do y'all remember that Country Boy song by Tyra B? Oh my God, I could not stand that song.
Country Boy? How'd it go?
Country Boy?
You ain't seen nothing if you ain't had nothing from
Oh yeah. I remember that song vaguely. Yeah.
That song. Oh my God.
I don't recall that song.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, in the 2000s, in the early 2000s, you had like a lot of one-hit wonders that kind of had local hits but went away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you had a lot of them. I'm trying to find this song that I was looking up. See if I can find it. There's a bunch of songs in here that I downloaded though, but I haven't played it yet. Well, I don't want to play it now because they're gonna copyright.
Well, you talk about one-hit wonders. I've always wondered why Juice from the Rain, why he never had more of a career, because he had a beautiful voice.
Yeah, there's a lot of actual talented people that didn't make it.
He just had that one song.
That's another thing I was listening to the other day, Toya. That reminds me, what you call it? I like the Mary Jane girls version of All Night Long, but I ain't gonna lie, Mary J. Blige version was fire. Her version was fire too.
Yeah.
Shit. What was
I like
other
that song too.
Mother's Finest. Do you know that song, Toya?
I do not.
Love Changes.
I don't know that one.
That's a
You
giant.
dug too far in the crate for
will
me.
make you oh so happy inside.
Oh wait, no, I do know that song.
Yeah.
Okay, I've heard that.
Yeah.
That's some shit my mom played when I was younger, I'm sure.
Mama Toya need to be active on these. Never mind. She don't need that type of negativity in her life. Nah, tell her to stay where she at. Don't get active.
No, let me
on
tell
these
you
YouTube
something.
streets.
If my mom started coming around the YouTube streets,
Mhm.
oh my gosh, it would be nothing nice for the gentleman. It would not.
Yeah.
It would really not. My mom is a Scorpio. She don't hold back.
Right.
And I'm sure she would inadvertently hurt lots of people's feelings. In addition to the fact that my mom is quite cute. To be in her early 50s, my mom is all right. Like, and this is not bias.
No, definitely. Especially, from the clips that we seen on the show, and then like tonight. Yeah, hell yeah. And her locks are long now too, longer now,
Yeah,
right?
my mom has cut her locks no less than 3 times.
When she cuts them, she goes back to shoulder length, right?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
only cut them off once, but yeah, she goes back to shoulder length, and the longest they have been is like past her butt.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of where mine's is past mine. So I'm trying to find somebody. There's some African women out here. I got to link up with them. I'm trying to find somebody that does them before I
Yeah.
really take them out, before I
You'll
join a
find
class.
that. I'm sure you'll
Yeah.
find that, especially
Yeah.
because you look like a celebrity walking around there, so they're gonna come up to you.
Yeah. I really don't want to take them out though, because I'm gonna attract a lot of attention. I already attract a lot of attention because people, they think they're
You're an
fake, but
oracle. You think that
no, I
energy
know.
don't bounce off of you? Like you don't
No,
feel
I'm not.
nothing.
I'm not trying to attract no attention. I'm trying to.
But you can't help it. Like this, like for
Yeah.
example, I am the sun, right? I'm a Leo,
Mhm.
ruled by the sun.
Mhm.
There's a
Mhm.
certain attraction that I'm always gonna get, regardless of whether I want it or not. So you just have to
Mhm.
make peace with that.
Yeah, I do.
Like I
Yeah.
get that you don't want it, and I know why you don't want it, but you
Yeah.
can't be you and not get it.
Right. That's true. But you know what I'm talking about, because sometimes we need time to recharge. Like yeah, you're right.
Which is exactly why you not showing your hair. I get it. There's things that
Yeah.
you tamp down a bit just to
Ye-
keep yourself sane.
There you go. Yes, that's
But
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I downplay a lot of. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like take it from somebody who dimmed her light for a very long time. I know.
Oh, you about to attract a lot of attention once some locks start sprouting. I'm dead serious.
Yeah. Oh, let me
Yeah.
tell you. Did I tell you as soon as I got my hair braided, the temperature changed out here?
But it got cold.
No, I don't mean the literal temperature. I mean how
Oh,
men.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, yo, all I did was get some hair. Like, I still dress the same. I still walk around with the same goofy ass smile. But because now I have hair, y'all want to hold doors open for me and
Well,
strike a conversation.
well, you look different. But the thing
I
is,
know.
though, you see how you rock your hair short. That's still a natural look. Locks are a very natural look, also. You know, so wait till you grow your locks. You gonna keep that camera trained on you. You know, the camera gonna be trained on you. You gonna be taking a bunch of pictures. You are gonna be like,
My
damn.
my, I have a whole method to my madness.
Okay.
I'm also going to get either a lace front or some tracks or something before I do that,
Mhm.
just so I can have it for reference, because I'm tired of hearing Black women say I should be able to be creative with my hair just to make an excuse for looking like white women. I
Okay.
want to I want to be the antithesis to that, and I want to show them how beautiful they can be in their natural hair and creative they can be with their natural hair.
Right. Right. I mean, cause that's how it is in like the DMV area. Like everybody damn near has dreads. Everybody, or at least had dreads, cut them, restarted them, and stuff like that. It's definitely like your most natural look. I mean, other than like because you're gonna get them done, so it's not like you're growing wicks or nothing like that. So you're gonna be straight. Even if you were growing wicks, still, a natural look. So, I can't wait. I'm glad for you. Make sure you use Mango Lock though. Trust me.
Yes,
that
sir.
damn man, use that damn Mango Lock, because if you use like beeswax and all that other stuff, like a lot of people, they have like discharge and all kinds of other stuff in their hair, and
Yeah, I'm
you
not
don't want
trying to
that
have
shit.
that.
Yeah, you don't want that shit to happen. Yeah. Watch, you're gonna look totally different. You're gonna be looking in the mirror. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? When
I'm
they
gonna
start
look
locking.
exactly like my mother. I already know. I'm prepared.
Dang. When
That's
did
why
she
I
start her
didn't want to
locks?
get them. She started
Oh,
her
really?
locks when I was, yeah, she started her locks when I was in high school.
Dang. Oh, so you grew up? Okay.
Yeah, so she's had them
Yeah.
for a very long time. But I was like,
Hmm.
I'm never doing it because I don't want to look just like her. I already look enough like her. Back home, I'd be walking around and people would know who the hell I am that I don't even know because I look so
Cause
much
you look
like her.
just you look just like her.
Yeah,
Oh, you such and such child.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Dang.
You know, and as an only child, I struggled with having my own identity too, like, and wanting to
Yeah.
be very, you know, and
Yeah, I can
so,
see that.
you know, like this is why I think I started changing my hair so often. But I'm now at a point where I'm like, you know, stepping away from that because it's really not like I find other ways to express myself. Let me just say that.
Well, I think that you'll probably change and get your dreads done a lot more than she has. I know, but there's gonna be times where you just let them grow anyway. So I mean, because even
For
when they're
sure.
short, yeah, even when they're short like that, I'm telling you, within the first after the 2 years, they take off. So get as
Yeah.
much braids done to them, get as much, you know,
Yeah.
get all the hairstyles, get like the dread hawk. Those are
The dread
cool.
hawk.
Yeah, if you
Yo,
get, yeah, if you
I
get,
ain't even gonna
mhm.
hold you. I was thinking about that's how I would start.
Yeah, get a
Like
dread hawk when they're
get
real short. Yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
don't, but you don't have to get nobody to braid them. All you do is you take them, right, and you get like a couple of small rubber bands, and you put them all in the middle, and then you just pull them out at the top, and then boom, dreadhawk. You gonna find little ways to keep them tied up and stuff like that, cause like once your hair start getting in your face, you're gonna kind of get annoyed with that when they start getting long, when they start touching your shoulder, or you're looking out the corner of your eye, you gonna think it's like a bug or something, or somebody's there. The whole time it's your hair and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit gonna be bad. Shout outs to Naked. Naked said, you still ain't. I gotta ask Rogish to post that song. You know, it's funny. I actually put it on my stem player. So if you
What
want me to,
song?
he had a song that he showed me, which is pretty
Oh,
dope. Yeah, it's real
aren't y'all
smooth.
cute? Look at
What?
that.
I
That's
told him I'll
adorable.
send him. I told him I'll send him some music, send some music back and forth and stuff. I like talented people in the space. It's just sadly the space wants to talk about one thing and not showcase people's
Fact.
talents. Like, do something that you like to do. Like, what the part of the game that they miss is that when you're a young man or just a man in general, living your life, doing what you like to do, and your attention is elsewhere, that's when you're gonna attract the most women in your life. Sitting around all day on the internet talking about women 24/7 is not gonna do it. You know,
Black
even
women,
women,
black women, black women,
right?
black women,
Even
black
women that
women.
were attracted to you gonna start looking the other way, like, oh, okay, well, you have a nice day, sir. You
You're
know,
right about that.
God damn, you know. See, I know why I'm here. You know, I'll be like, the reason why I'm here is not the reason why a lot of these other cats are here. So I'm like, okay, I know why I'm here. What's your excuse? You know.
They like, I'm leaving and I'm taking the coochie with me.
Right, right. So I just, in a weird way, I kind of, feel, I feel for this young brother though. To tell you the truth,
Let me tell
honestly,
you,
like,
let me tell you
mm,
some tea, Kuda.
mm-hmm.
So it's an older gentleman in the space that tried to shoot his shot with me, right?
Oh, I'm pretty sure you
And
get a lot of that. Mm-hmm.
and I am not in the least bit attracted to him, right? But we've been
Okay.
cordial. We've been cordial to one another. And
Mm-hmm.
so of course I don't want to change that, but him
Mm-hmm.
shooting his shot got me thinking like, damn, now I'm going to have to figure out how to effectively like turn him down but still keep that cordiality between us.
Mm-hmm.
Um and I consulted somebody else that I know that knows of him. And I was like,
Okay.
"Hey, what do you think I should do? Like, do you think I would be jumping the gun if I just put a stop to it? Because I like to get a stop on things early. Like, let's not even play
Yeah.
in the sandbox about
Stop
this."
before you start. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he was like, if I were you, I would go out with him because you'd be a well-kept woman. And, I don't think he wants to have kids. So both of y'all are on the same page about that. And I'm like, fam,
Mm-hmm.
what about me gives you gold digger vibes? I'm good on that.
Right.
Like, I'm not
Right.
trying to be
Right.
with somebody just because they could keep
Right.
me. I can keep
Right.
myself. Like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
does that sound bad? Am I bugging?
No, I mean, you know what? When I used to talk to a lot of ladies that wasn't interested in me, whether they were younger, older, or whatever, or they were just looking for something, just be like, I appreciate the advance, but I'm kind of looking for something else at the moment, and I'm kind of looking for myself at the moment too. With all due respect, I wouldn't be a good fit. You know,
Because that's the
I
truth.
yeah, yeah. with all due respect, I wouldn't be a good fit. I wouldn't even be able to treat you correctly because I'll be having attitudes all the time and all this other stuff. So
Because you're not
you know,
giving what I need you to give.
exactly. And then, but not even don't even say that. Just be like
I wouldn't say
that.
that. I
No,
wouldn't
you can say that, but end it with that, and I'm still looking for something else, and I'm not sure what I'm looking for at all. So I would be a hot mess. I wouldn't even do that to you because I respect you so much.
Yeah.
You can't get mad at somebody for that. Be like, damn.
Yeah.
Because I tell people all the time, when you're getting into relationships or you're dealing with people at a certain time in their life. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes, okay, you're dealing with somebody, she just got out of a relationship or she's been single for a while and, this is where she's at mentally or this, that, and the third. It's like, the older you
Because life
get,
could
you got a
be
lot of stuff
whatever
going
you
on.
want. So whatever
Take whatever you
need.
need. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you may have a lot of stuff going on right now, and it's like, listen, I appreciate the advance, but I'm not in a position to really, respectfully. Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. Nobody can get mad at you for that. Like, damn, okay, shit. But I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta take it. I mean, respectfully, I understand and blah blah blah. We got something going on, but I can't provide that for you. Even as a young lady, I can't provide that for you. That's all you gotta do. And then some older dudes be like, nah, but I can help and I can. And it's like, no, you really can't because this is what I got going on. I would never put you through that. And I'm gonna be a hot mess. I'm gonna be getting mad and shit and stuff, and you don't deserve that. So you gotta put the "it's not you, it's me."
Yeah.
It's not you, it's me. Respectfully, card.
Yeah. Because it is. There's nothing wrong with
Oh
them.
yeah, I'm a hot mess. I feel sorry for the next woman that seriously tried. I got shit going on. I'm trying to learn how to play synthesizers and shit. I'm a hot mess.
Oracling your way through.
Yeah, I'm a fucking hot mess. Right. I'm a hot mess. I can't be talking about no damn relationships and shit right now. I'm trying to find myself. Yeah. Respectfully. No, you know what I'm saying? Respectfully. So, But see, a young cat like this, the Austin Holloman cat, like he trying to, he looking for the next, big thing. He looking for the, he not the next big thing, but he's looking for some type of substance. I doubt at his age he's ever felt some type of substance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though you want a certain type of substance in a relationship, you still gotta make provisions to have somebody be able to provide that for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like a God in the closet theory. God bless me with new clothes, bless me with new, I was about to say new hoes. Bless me with new clothes, bless me with new shoes, bless me with blah blah blah, and you ain't got no space in your closet to accept it. You ain't blessed nobody else. Okay, let me do a giveaway. Let me give away some clothes to Goodwill, make somebody else happy.
Yeah.
She said she'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I don't know if her phone died or her tablet, but yeah, sometimes you gotta be open. You gotta be open. You could. So you got to make all the facial expressions. You got to do like face exercises and stuff like that to loosen up them braids, man. I wait until you get your dreads braided. That right there.
Yeah.
That right there is going. Oh, it's coming. We going around this time next year. We're gonna be talking about it and laughing.
Yep.
So,
you gonna be somewhere in Machu Picchu on top of a mountain.
Nah, I might be in Bali at this point, singing that old, singing what you call it, Sting. On the road to Bali. Naked said, there's so many topics and real life situations I'd tackle on here that's not even touched on YouTube yet, unfortunately. Yeah, well, because it got co-opted and stuff like that. Dudes are still talking about tricking and all this other shit and stuff like that. Listen, if you like the goddamn girl and you got a little bit of paper and you want to provide something and hang out and spend money and shit like that, man, go ahead and go have a fun time. But if you're going to take an L behind it, don't do it. Yeah, like, I don't understand why
it's just that simple.
I don't understand why dudes in this space despise players, but they're trying to model their square life after one. That makes no fucking sense.
Failure to launch in Arrested Development.
Yeah. I understand if you're not trying to get played, but there's more than one ways to get played. Just because you paid doesn't mean you ain't gonna get played, and just because you didn't pay don't mean you didn't get played. That's another thing too, because players get played even if they didn't pay. So
Players,
you know,
gonna play.
yeah. Well, women are players. I mean, respectfully, women are players by default. If you're dealing with with an abundance of people in a dating situation and stuff like that, you by default you gotta be a player. No, I don't like you. I gotta find a way not to fuck with you. Yes, I do like you, but you're like this, so I gotta find another way to fuck with you, or not fuck with you at all and stuff like that. It's about having options. Dudes want the same options as a woman. Players literally have, I wouldn't say literally have the same options as a woman, but there's somebody that's in the dating arena with options. You know, and depending on how they play it, and you know, and the player isn't good, it ain't bad, it ain't right, it ain't wrong. It's just somebody that got options. No, I can't talk to you right now. I'm with somebody, or respectfully, you know what I'm saying. You remember that Alicia Keys song, that Mr. Man?
Vaguely.
The little I don't know if it was Jimmy. Do you remember the name Jimmy Cozier?
Yes.
Yeah,
Although she nags me
yeah.
and complains a lot.
You know what's funny? That's who this dude reminds me.
Oh,
Jimmy Cozier.
Yeah. Oh wow.
But nah, I think he was on that song, Mr. Man, a little something about the way you, it drives me wild. Wonder if I can something. Do you know that song? I think it was on her first album. The little, I don't wanna be unfair to Mr. Man. I ain't gonna lie, that's low key disrespectful.
Well,
Don't you dare call your boyfriend Mr. Man. if you find yourself in a ballroom attracted to another guy, so that's in same said ballroom, like Mr. Man.
You just brought me back to the bourbon ball mentally.
What you mean?
When I went to it,
Mm-hmm.
my picker was all off, yo. I picked this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I seen him by the bar. He was my type, like dark skin, nice beard, tall, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go chat it up with him. Come to find out, this motherfucker was a virgin, and I'm like, oh hell no!
Oh, you sure know how to pick him? God,
yeah.
damn.
I'm like, damn. I'm like, I can't even. And it took me a while before I realized it too. We had talked for a couple of weeks after that, and I'm like,
would you ever mess with a virgin?
No.
And
even though I'm a late blooming vanilla ass head ass, I think that's even more why I wouldn't mess with a virgin, because we can't both not know what the hell we doing. Like, come on.
So do you find them irritating? Because like, what if you found one that wasn't irritating about it?
It's not even that. There's a level of confidence that as a man you cannot.
Gotcha. I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I need that because I like to be instructed. I like to be told what to do. And if you don't even know what to do, you can't give me that.
You can't voice commands and stuff like
that.
Take that bass out your voice.
Right. Right.
Talk like a mother at some point.
Yeah.
You want me to do that?
Right.
Damn, if I the first motherfucker you told to do that shit, you want me to do that, huh? Don't say it like you've been telling people to do
at home. He was from your area too. I remember because he drove up
the DMV area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Us Marylanders and DC DMV veteran and Baltimore veteran, we do travel.
Yeah.
So that sounds about right. Yeah. Wow, that's an interesting story.
Whoops.
Yeah. Well, no, I found myself with a virgin girl, but I was just wondering why she was awkward. Like, why are you acting awkward? And then I kind of like through conversation, I'm like, "Are you a virgin?" She was like, "Yes." I was like, "Damn."
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like a deal breaker. Yeah. No, but it wasn't like a deal breaker. It actually made me more interested because like she was very attractive. Like I couldn't find anybody that wouldn't want to be with her. But like I was just watching how she talks. You know what I'm saying? How she guides a conversation and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, so she's more of a bartering chick, because this girl used to hang out, she used to drink, she loved food, dulce de leche, or I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that was her favorite. Anything
Dulce de leche.
dulce de leche, anything that had those words on it, she was all over it. So I kind of, you know. So it was a pretty cool experience. But I could only imagine as a young woman going through that with a dude, that probably is kind of like a turn off. You know.
Eye roll emoji.
Yeah. It was funny too, because when I was dealing with her, I was like, you know, it's funny because she was about 23 at the time, and like I'm like, the sad thing is that when I go to the hood or whatever, I look around the hood, and this ain't off no pedo type shit. This is like, you got 16-year-old little disgusting little bitches rolling around.
You're right.
It's like, you know, wow. Right. Yeah, it's like, wow. You know, it was kind of a breath of fresh air. The funny thing is that I would say too is that dudes in America are asking for a patriarchy they've never seen or experienced. So it's like, in a way, they're kind of super confused also. You know what I'm saying? They're definitely they're definitely confused. So I don't know what dudes want to be nowadays. So if you in the manosphere, good luck, because anytime I add any type of truth or something like that, they tell me to go fuck myself. You know how much time I'm probably the most canceled nigga in the manosphere.
While
I'm probably the most canceled man in the manosphere.
While still being uncancelable, because you can't cancel Kuda.
Right. My cancel trophies are through the roof.
Yeah.
O'Shea need to bring back the awards. I was the most canceled nigga in the space.
Yeah.
Oh man, I get canceled. I'm probably more canceled than Taz at this point. Shit.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know. He probably still getting canceled to this day. I don't know what's going on over there, man. Those women are turning against him. That shit is not sad, but it's not like niggas wasn't warned and shit. So.
But you know what's cool? Like, I was watching the Star Report earlier, and he was talking about. He gave LAR movement a shout out, like a big.
Yeah, so did O'Shea.
I was like, oh my gosh, like that is so cool when I'm watching somebody else's channel and that overlap happens. I love when that happens.
Yeah. No, LAR movement been here for a while, and he deserves his just due, because he been really putting out like a lot of.
I agree.
Yeah, I forgot his videos are very. I mean, I've been saying this. The best channels are actually the small channels. It's kind of like, you know how we were talking about like SZA back in the day before she took off, a bunch of other people like Doja Cat before she took off and stuff like that. It's kind of like a selfish thing where it's kind of like, damn, you know, once everybody knows about this person, it's gonna start getting, you know, not and it's not them. You're happy that they're becoming more successful, but it's like, damn, once the word get out, you know, it's gonna change.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's kind of like it's like a good selfishness. You know, nobody really talks about the good side of selfishness, but you know,
and nobody really talks about the good side of shaming either. But I digress.
That too, because you did talk about that. Yeah, healthy shaming.
Yeah.
I mean, not even the other day, yesterday, before I even like, watered down link. Yeah, exactly. I was looking at it. You know, it's funny. I was for some reason I was looking at a whole bunch of stuff about the Kanye STEM player, and I fall asleep, and but like I'm still kind of awake. You know, like sleep paralysis kind of. You know, you're still awake, but you sleep, or you're like kind of dreaming, but you're hearing what's going on, like if your phone is on or something like that. It led me down the rabbit hole, like looking at the STEM player and stuff like that, just to see if I can get more information on it. Cause I went downstairs here, at the place I was at, and I showed the dude downstairs, and he was like, "Oh, the STEM player." I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm about to kill TikTok with this joint." He was like, before I even told him that, he said, "I saw it on TikTok." I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" He was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I know they got TikTok videos, but I didn't know if people were actively using it on TikTok." But anyway, so when I got a little something to eat, went back upstairs, and I went down the YouTube rabbit hole, fell asleep, and then it ended up on this interview with Drake. Like it was like a 4-hour interview, and it was like 2 years ago. And it was funny because I was playing Geneva's music on the stem player, and she sounds and can hit like notes just like Aaliyah. And in the back of my head, I was like, you know what's crazy? I was like, I should email Drake or somebody in his team, like 40 or whatever, some of her music, cause like you know how like Drake got like Aaliyah tattooed on him, was doing like some like weird album with Aaliyah, because I didn't like how they did Aaliyah. They were trying to act like Aaliyah was like some new up and coming singer when she died and shit. And I'm like, nigga, Aaliyah been putting in work. But
yeah, she was my favorite.
Yeah, it fucked me up when I found out she died. I know some details behind her death where I'm like, God
Yo,
damn.
It fucked me up too. Yeah.
Did you like Queen of the Damned?
I actually didn't see that.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm really not a movie girl. Like, there's not a lot of movies I've seen.
You would like Queen of the Damned.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, I've had my black card taken away from me because there's a lot of movies I have not seen.
Well, we're weird. I had my black card taken away from me. I don't play spades. Uh-oh.
Oh, I learned how to play in college, but I still won't play because, okay, I'll play spades with black people, but I will not play spades with niggers. Yeah, hard ER.
Okay. I know where you're coming from with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Touché.
Like,
yeah. You know, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't play too much dominoes with niggas, but I will play it with Jamaicans. Even though my chances of them flipping the table and shooting me is probably higher. But touche, you know. What's going on, Julie?
I'm saying. I want to leave the game with my life, whether I lose or win. You know.
You know what? I think black people need to have like a healthy, we might be racist moment, but am I not the only one? Because I went to a Jamaican restaurant, and when the dude was like cooking, like he just opened up his restaurant, so I was congratulating him. So I was eating at his restaurant. But I ain't gonna lie, when that door swung open, I saw Spanish people back there cooking Jamaican food, and I just instantly was kind of, I don't know, I felt some type of way. Even though Spanish people cook the shit out of Jamaican food, I just felt some type of way.
I feel some type of way when I see Mexicans making pizza. The fuck you doing?
Oh yeah, I would feel some type of way about that. But then again, Italy and I would feel some type of way about that.
Yeah. Ain't no overlap. No. At least with Dominicans, they not too far from Jamaica, and a lot of island food is the same. You know,
Mexican pizza ain't bad; it's just flat.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about a blanco pie. You know,
okay.
pie.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I want, or a margarita pie. Like, you don't know what you're doing, sir. Like, you might know what you're doing, but I still, like you said, feel some type of way.
Yeah. Have you witnessed that in Texas?
Yeah, but see,
your shit is more updated.
Nah, here's the thing though. I refuse to eat pizza here because I tried twice and I was severely let down. And I'm like, yo, it's really bad because we really know what we're doing on the East Coast when it comes to pizza.
Yeah, well, you from Jersey. That's like somewhere saying, yo, we make cheesesteaks. You're like, all right, nigga, let me try your cheesesteak. It better be good too.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Right.
I just, when the door swung open, I just thought I would see some toothless dude with sandals on jerking the chicken and shit. And I'm like, all right, yeah, this shit about to be torched.
Yeah, because the sandals are key. It don't matter what else he's wearing, but he got to have the sandals.
Yeah.
There's
if I go to a soul food place and there's not no big black woman back there cooking the shit, I probably don't want it.
Right. Like her arm gotta be on diabetes.
Yeah, gotta look like a stomach.
Yes, exactly. Big mama, your arm.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's this place that I used to go to in Jersey all the time, and I've been going there since I was in high school. Next time I go back, I'm definitely gonna visit. But they've been open for dumb long. And the guy, it's a family that does all the cooking. And the guy, He always got sandals on. It don't matter what time of year it is. He got them damn sandals on behind that counter.
I know that's right. You said the lunch lady arms. Yeah, I mean,
yes,
she gotta.
Yes,
she gotta have a little bit of I mean, if she got a little small pouch back there, that's cool. I'll take that. The church lady arms, but nah, I'm trying to.
Yo, she gotta either have the ham hock arms or she gotta have the church lady booty, like the shelf booty.
Okay, yeah. You said the shelf.
Like the booty where when she walking, you could lay something on top of it and be pretty secure that it's not gonna fall.
She gotta walk like she got hooves, like a calf.
Yes. Like she gotta swing her body into position because it's a lot of wagon she dragging.
Toya, you wrong.
Yes. I'm so serious.
Oh my God. Church lady booty. She said it's like a shelf.
It is. You've seen exactly what I was talking about. As soon as I
know what you're talking about. Yeah. When she walks, it's like.
Yeah. Yeah.
She gotta be
how do you even contain all that, sis? I'm just mad because I don't have a booty. That's really where this is coming from.
Well, you gotta hit them with what I lack in the back, I pack in the cat.
I mean, it's true, but you can't go around telling folks that.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Sisters with no booty be sneaky as hell.
Ooh.
So you gotta distinguish yourself a little bit different. But Toya, you give me sneaky vibes. You
said
she gotta have a top shelf booty. I get it. Toya be observing. She's like, I know, I'm hip.
I am very observant.
Yeah, same here. It's a gift and a curse, but I'd rather have it than not have it.
Yeah.
Like, even though it gets us in trouble and we end up with a lot of goofy people, it's not. I still take it over there.
Like it was somebody on Twitter this week talking shit about somebody's grammar and how is he bougie because if your grammar is messed up, he don't want to talk to you. I was like, sir, you just now learned the difference between woman and women. Don't act like that. Don't get brand new. And he actually laughed at what I said because he knew I was right. He was like, yo, who do you think you are? And where have you, where'd you come from? I'm like, yo, I've been following you for a minute and I don't forget things.
Damn. Well, when you're a grammar Nazi and you observe, you kind of keep a timeline of stuff too. Yeah.
It's true.
My grammar is horrible. My shit is off and on.
It's true, Kuda, but I
still use worse.
So I let you slide.
I appreciate it. No, you know what's funny? And I got other people doing it too. Anytime somebody messes up a word, we'll be like, okay, where's Toya? Where's Toya? We got to make sure it's spelled the right way. We got to make sure.
And I want you to know, and I know you know this, but folks listening, I don't do that because I think I'm better than you or I'm trying to point out something I know that you don't. I literally just want everybody to sound smart. I just want everybody to know what they're talking about because a lot of times folks make really good points, but because they're not using the correct terms, whoever's listening is not getting the full breadth of what it is that you're trying to say.
Right. You just want something to make sense.
Yeah, like I want you to be able to go in any room and everybody be able to pick up what you're putting down. And it's like it's easy to do that if you just use the right words. Even if somebody isn't familiar with the word you're using, context clues is what helps you figure out the message. So
I never and I read that on you because you're very smart, but you don't try to make yourself be the smartest. Actually, you're the quietest person in the room, to tell you the truth.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't try to be the smartest person in the room, and I appreciate that.
Thank you, Kuda.
Good teachers do that too. Like they're like you wouldn't even know a teacher's in the room. What they say when the test is present, the teacher's quiet.
Right.
Yeah. So I just I'm sorry if I ever talked you into getting on YouTube because that's kind of something that I wouldn't wish on anybody. You see how these people act here, and then have the audacity to call somebody a pookie.
Right.
I'm offended.
No, seriously.
I'm offended.
Yeah.
I'm like, look at how y'all niggas act. and then be like, "See, he a Pookie," and what you ain't doing is Pookie-ish. That's amazing.
Mhm.
Or feel hurt when somebody calls them a Pookie. It's like, bruh, some of these niggas are worse than Pookie. I've never seen a Pookie do some of the shit some of these people in these chat rooms and in this space does. You know?
Yeah.
Because I never seen them call something into question and then do that exact same shit in the next breath. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, these niggas are geeks, man. I'm about to go home and watch Dragon Ball Z. No, they just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like they. What's going on, Kwafi? Kwafi said, I heard Pookie. Shout out to my boy Kwafi in the building. Nah, Kwafi ain't no Pookie.
Kwafi ain't no slouch. Shout out
He
to
said,
Kwafi.
nah, don't let Kuda slide. He's in the business of broadcast. He ain't. I could be a dumb broadcaster. That's my shtick. That's my shtick, Tony.
Nah, you know how to talk to people though, so it would never be an issue for you.
Well, I try to broad stroke, and it bites me in the ass too, because I give up. Like people would think I'm thinking a certain way or think that I disagree with them when I actually really don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that I gotta put something on the table. Like there's certain aspects about women that a lot of women think I disagree with, but I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand what it's for. Like, dudes would be like, oh, well, women act like this. I'm like, well, that's for protection. Have you seen how some of these dudes act? You should see how the dudes in the manosphere act. I don't blame some of the shit that women do. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Every so often, and you've been here, Tony. I said Tony. God damn it! I'm looking at Tony Anthems. Toya, you've been here too, where there's several times, no matter what I'm talking about, I will sit back and be like, all right, fellas, I gotta agree with the women on this one. I'll give the ladies their roses, because I'm like, I wouldn't want to deal with that shit neither.
Yeah.
You know, like some whiny, complaining ass nigga, and then it's like, you expect somebody to let you lead and shit like that, and it's like,
right.
bro, like, if you crying while she crying, by the time her tears dry up before yours, she gonna look at you some type of way, you know. So, but then dudes can't express themselves neither. So it's a back end. My bad, Toya. I'm doing like 5 things at once.
You good. I was just gonna say, I'm about to make a comparison of you to somebody that you are not gonna expect me to. But walk with me.
Okay.
So I grew up listening to Wendy Williams.
Okay.
You can say what you want about her, but she used to get on the mic and kill shit. Okay?
Yeah, she's smart, yeah.
And she also used to talk about something that you do with ease, I might add. She used to talk about how much skill it takes to crack the mic. Because you can be a DJ or a VJ or whatever, but to actually crack the mic takes a skill. And it's not just being able to talk to people, but it's about being able to get as much out of a conversation as you can.
Right.
Describing, you don't necessarily disagree, but it might come across that way to someone who is just listening to for the first time. But that's what breeds engagement. And so, like, even if you didn't listen to Wendy Williams, like, with her, there wouldn't be a you, just based on, you know, her approach to the mic.
Yeah. I mean, some of the people I do understand, like, for real, like, I know I would do, like, a hit piece on Wendy Williams if she said some stupid shit, and I understand because it's media and all kinds of stuff, but, like, if I was to sit down with Wendy Williams, oh, nigga, we gonna have big fun. You know what I'm saying? It's not even, you know, I think same thing with a lot of people here. I'm not even gonna lie, you know, she was more colder back in the day. I know exactly what you're talking about, because it's sad that even people like ourselves that want change or talk or try to evoke change to at least conversation or something like that, sometimes it ends up changing us for the worst, or the content that we started doing is not the content that we end up doing, you know. So it's kind of like, you know, but I understand the comparison, yeah, because like back in her day when you were a radio jockey or somebody that was on the radio, you had to make sense, you had to be relatable. The people chose you, you know, people had to choose you, you know. So, you know, it wasn't, you know. like the literature game. You know, if you were to write a book on something, you can't just write a book that you know that a whole bunch of people you know, on the topic that a whole bunch of people covered and not present any new information. You know, the whole point of writing a book was to also talk about the same topics, but also highlight and present new information, you know, to further the conversation, you know, whether somebody's going to write another book or something like that. I even got Alan Roger Curry to talk about stuff like that. But it's different now because social media, anybody can pick up a not even a microphone. They cursed me out when I told them to pick up a microphone. What's going on, Juan G's? Anybody can pick up anything and say whatever, you know. So, you know, good luck. I mean, I guess water gonna seep its own level. Hopefully YouTube leads y'all down the right rabbit hole and y'all find Toya's channel, this channel, or Miss V's channel. Miss V in the building. Miss V was hanging out the other day. I was like, oh shit. catching some sun rays.
Miss V put Popeyes on blast yesterday, yeah.
What did she say? I caught a little bit of her live stream before I fell asleep. What did she say? What was she saying?
They was effing up her food. Y'all was stuffing her food that shouldn't have been in her food.
Well, you know, since the pandemic, quality went down with everything. What's going on, Julian? Quality went down with everything. Like, people really don't do their jobs no more. Well, you think about them banning Andrew Tate, that shit is just, you know, okay. You know, they banning somebody that they promoted, like, okay. You know, what these people will do, they will make you build their company and then get rid of you, so that it can look like you didn't help build their company. You said she was putting Popeyes on. Miss V always finds herself talking. Look, y'all got to go back to the episode that she did a minute ago. I'm still cracking up about that shit where somebody found the chicken's head in the chicken nuggets. She was like, look at these nuggets. Don't they look tasty? And somebody found a chicken head in the damn chicken nuggets and stuff, man. I think we need to leave certain foods alone as Americans altogether. Black Americans.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, I stopped eating fast food 10 years ago, and I am not going back. Nope.
Do you think if you eat anything from McDonald's now, you'll probably get sick? I know I'll probably get sick.
I think I would immediately get sick for sure.
Yeah.
Or it would just sit in my stomach like a brick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably would get sick as hell. You said I played that yesterday. I'm like, yeah. Oh man! Shout outs to Kwafi in the building. Yeah, I mean, look, that whole Andrew Tate thing. All you got to do is get on YouTube. You can't ban nobody off no goddamn social media. Just collab with other people. What, you gonna get rid of everybody's channel? Yeah, you can't ban a snowman. You gonna just collab with people. Just be like, hey, you look. You know, your channel might be affected if I come over and do something, but hey, it's worth it. It's worth a chance. You know, it's worth a try. But then again, you know, that's asking a lot for somebody, for them to give up their channel, especially if they got a lot of work on it. They, you know, they're not trying to delete their shit that quick. But anyway, you can't ban nobody from no goddamn YouTube. But then again, King Von can be on here, you know, gone and telling you, oh, you know, kill this nigga, run down on your ops, do this, that, and the third, you know. But Andrew Tate is bad. I don't know.
Nah, Coffee, I say just don't eat this shit at all. Your body's better for it. Just cut it out.
Honestly, we're supposed to be spending a lot of money. The most money you spend is supposed to be on, even though we do spend a lot of money on food, but I'm talking about the quality. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll show people some Manuka honey and they'll be like, $70. I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? What is supposed to be $10? You want to put $10 honey in your stuff? You know?
No, then just go melt some sugar. You'll be all right.
Right. Just go melt a mountain of sugar and you know. But we are too used to the fast food though. You know, I mean, grits need to take 30 minutes again.
Yes. But see, that's the thing, Miss V. That's true.
What's going on, Sister George?
That. Like even with the food we cook, there's bugs and stuff in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'd rather fry my own chicken, you know, and I like my chicken fried hard, so you know, I can do that and know what I put in it.
When I went vegan for a while, I just wasn't trying to really eat too much but fruits and water, and it was actually really working out well for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a fruit fast soon.
I'm just tired because like black people keep trying to introduce barbecue to me, and I'm like, listen, I'm vegan, and when I'm eating meat, no homo, when I'm eating meat and stuff like that, nobody ever invites me to a barbecue, and all of a sudden I become a fucking fruitarian, and now all of a sudden everybody's inviting me to barbecues and stuff like that. No homo, making hot dogs and cooking glizzies and shit.
Glizzies.
The way the way I like it and shit. Like, god damn. So
I had a dope glizzy spot in New Jersey I used to go to, and I miss it so much.
Oh, do you have Z Burger there? Do you know about Z Burger?
No,
okay,
I have
so
no idea what
like,
that is.
It's kind of like Five Guys, but it's dope. And like they got this thing called the loaded glizzy, and they put like onions, relish, A1 sauce, and some others. It's just fire. But don't let your homeboy. Well, if you're a man, y'all, don't let your homeboy catch you eating one of them things, because you got to eat it in the dark. You're gonna be disgusted. You're gonna be disgusted with yourself because you gonna eat it the way it's supposed to be ate. And, hey, Sister George, god damn it, I have to get myself out of that conversation. What's going on, Sister George? We were talking about eating glizzies. You gotta eat. Bring a knife.
Right.
Bring a knife with you, fellas, and cut it up nicely.
Okay. Yo, wild as hell. Good morning.
Hey. Obsidian voice. What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. It's been a minute since I've been up here, so I was just turning in my attendance report. You know.
Okay.
So, I won't shoot.
Okay.
How's my favorite Sagittarius guest?
Doing freaking awesome. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yo.
What happened last night? Both of y'all up early. Something happened.
Oh, you know, me and Curlin are on a little vacay, and I fell asleep early. Not like serious vacay, like a weekend getaway. And I fell asleep early as shit last night, so I'm up like, "What's up? Let's go!" So we're getting
travel?
ready. No, not far, not far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes it could be jet lag.
No, I think just yesterday I was so busy the day before and yesterday. And then, you know, we left yesterday. We had a good time, though. It's been fun. So we're getting ready to get ready and go to breakfast. So Curlin's getting himself together so he can get out my way. And
that's good.
Yeah, that's about it. What y'all up to?
Nothing really. You caught me talking about glizzies. That's awkward. But nah, nothing really. Just chilling. I'm out by the pool, just relaxing, enjoying this cloudy day before it starts raining. So just, you know,
I'm about to get dressed and go to Waffle House myself because I haven't been.
Talking about food.
Oh, I love Waffle House.
Me
Talking
too.
about food, yeah. I do want some waffle. God damn, they don't serve that shit out here. Well, they do, but it's like not like Waffle House style. It's like a piece of waffle with some syrup.
A piece of waffle.
Yeah, it's like a waffle slice.
You know what's funny is like I forgot you were gone. So I'm like, what the hell is a piece?
I got irritated the other day. I was like, what does a nigga got to do to find some damn fufu and some African food out here? I can't find shit out here.
For real?
No, I can't. I gotta go to the Ethiopian part of town and shit. But you know, I can't like order shit like on, you know how on like Uber Eats or something. They got everything. Out here it's just like it's a little bit different. They got a whole bunch of coffee and stuff.
And stuff out there, right?
Yeah, they eat all kinds of shit. Alligators, all insects, all kinds of shit. Catfish.
Oh,
they got everything here.
You haven't had any dog yet, have you?
Fuck, hell no.
Why you saying like
Yeah.
that? You probably
Huh?
already have like in the U.S. and then
Yeah, I
never mind.
probably.
Never mind.
Most people in the U.S. probably had dogs, but not
Exactly.
out
So why
here.
you
Yeah.
tripping?
Nah, because
You
I see them.
too
I see them out here. They walking around out here. No, I don't. I didn't have any dog, but I see them walking around here. I actually tried squid, which is actually not bad. The tentacles, not the whole.
I don't like the texture of squid. Ugh.
Yeah.
Isn't
No, well, if
squid
it's
related to like calamari?
yeah, it is. If it's cooked well, it doesn't taste as rubbery. It's like
Okay.
kind of fine. Yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay,
yeah,
I
but
never
if you
tasted it before.
eat it from the carry, like not the carry out, but like what's the all you can eat place, then it's not as fine. But if it's like
Mhm.
tossed up like stir fried, the consistency is not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
it
the
all
most
depends.
fire meal you've had out there to where you've been like,
Just Thai food. Thai food is bomb. It's just hot but good. It's like good hot. It's like woo. You know,
Okay.
it's like it's good. Yeah, and then you chase it with some brewskis. It's the best. It's the
okay,
best. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, like
Um,
if you're a food head, you got to go where Toya's at, like in Texas. That's a foodie state. Out here, yeah, if you're a foodie out here, it's just food everywhere. Like you can literally, like niggas will literally bust a U-turn in the middle of the street, pull over and start frying fish. Like like the street food out here is like crazy. It's like you just walk down the street, it's like food everywhere, and it's cheap. It's cheap.
oh,
Yeah, they make sure food is cheap as hell out here. Food is cheap, fruits is cheap. There's a lot of exotic fruits which you'll pay a little bit of money for, but you know, Travis said pay for it later. Actually, no, it's not that bad. But if you do pay for it later, you got a bidet out here and stuff like that. Like I be listening to people in the States talk about people are dirty foot and all kinds of. These people out here take showers about 4, 5, 6 times a day.
it's hot out there. They got to.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
How's
I know
the
I got
heat
a
been
tan.
for you though?
It's been good, but this is like the worst time to travel because it's monsoon season. But I've been out here for almost going on 4 months now,
Yeah.
enjoying it. Yeah, we were talking about Austin Holloman. What's your thoughts on Austin Holloman? He's a younger
He's
cat
a
leading the older
baby.
cats in the space. Huh?
You know what? To me, he's a baby, and
Yeah.
like I listened to a couple of videos from him, and it's kind of like, how can I put it? I just think he has to grow. Like you just have to grow up, and you live and you go through things. And I think it's dope that he's traveling. At his age, I think that's dope because I think that's the time to really get it in. Like when you're young and virile and you can still move about really good. I think it's great that he's traveling, so he'll have that experience. I am not like, oh my gosh, Austin Holloman's. I want to do a show called Austin Holloman, like the Great Black Hope or some shit. That's what I'm thinking about doing. But I think it's interesting to me how a lot of older men are like, kind of on the Austin Holloman. Oh my God, it's Austin. He's representing for us, and it's interesting because I'm like, I don't think he should have had too many issues with women here. But if he's perceived as a quote unquote lame or whatever, I get it. So I just think it's a little strange with the older men kind of rallying around him like fairy dads and shit.
But they both got something in common. They're both hopeless romantics. Because have you seen what he talks about? How he talks about it? He's a younger cat. He wants a long-term relationship.
He does not want a long-term relationship.
He does.
I'm going to tell you why I think he doesn't.
Okay.
There was one video that I watched where he was saying that, like how he'll cut a girl off, whatever, if she violates, she done. And he was saying that he had met a girl and the girl was really sweet. She was basically everything he was looking for,
Right.
but she was ready to jump into a relationship, and he said that he wasn't ready. And so when I saw that, it was like, well, you're kind of putting it out there that you want a long-term relationship, and then you're talking about, you know, you wanted to explore the world, and you know, just do what you know, travel and this, that, and the third. It's like, I don't think he really wants a long. It sounded good, but when he
No, I
said
think
he
he
had
does.
a perfect girl, when he said he had a perfect girl and was like, well, she wanted to kind of move fast, I'm like, well, isn't that what you said that you wanted?
But see,
That's wrong
the
with
thing is though, like he probably, because this is the thing also, because as dudes we're kind of difficult also. We would still want a long-term relationship, but on on our terms. So she probably was giving him that, and it wasn't on the terms that he wanted. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, he wasn't ready for that. Because you can have some dudes that's like, I'm ready, right? And then they're like, all right, come on. And like, oh, for real? I thought you was ready. Come on. Damn.
Yeah,
And,
that's
you
how
know,
it came across to me,
yeah.
honestly. And that's
Yeah.
why I was saying I like the fact that his standards are so high that he's not willing to settle for anything that doesn't fit the exact criteria that he's looking for.
Yeah, because you can get a relationship, but it's just got to be. Sometimes dudes want it on their terms and stuff like that. Like, cause sometimes you'll find a girl and it's like, damn, that came quick, but it's like, he kind of probably feel like he was cupcaking a little bit or playing too much into her hands. You know, more so if the relationship started on her terms. So I guess he wants some dudes, they can be with a woman and everything is mutual and stuff like that, but some dudes, and just some young boy shit, they want another woman smitten by him and letting him lead and he take care of all, you know. Some dudes want that type of relationship. So relationships are archetypes also, types of relationships. So
I never
where they
thought
grow
about
into different
that.
Yeah.
You should do a breakdown on the archetypes of relationships. I don't think anybody's ever explored that. That would be good.
Because these dudes are stuck talking about dating and they still can't date. Like I literally, the people that you found 2 years ago talking about the same shit are in the same place, talking about the same shit and still haven't gotten it. You know, dudes haven't evolved in this space. Okay. Oh, Sister George dropped. Dudes have never evolved in this space, and that's the crazy part. And they yelling at other people on panels and stuff like that. And it's like, God damn, you know, dudes that you find in it.
They still got their hand in some lotion, Kuda.
That's what that's why Ism be hurting a lot of people's feelings. He'd be like, you stuck with Linda. He said you stuck with right hand and Linda Lotion.
Yep.
Linda Lotion.
It's facts.
Bro, y'all could get a lot of game from Ism, man. He's like, he said you stuck with your right hand and Linda Lotion. My bad, Sister George. Did you drop off?
Yeah, you know, my fat fingers be just hitting all kind of stuff, and I'm like,
no, you good. You good. But yeah, I was saying, like, dudes are in the same spot that you found them 2 years ago talking about the same shit. Over and over again. The game. Tricking. Like, okay, bro. Pick one.
Making her crazy in the chat. He is on it this morning. Like,
I know. I caught the lob. I got it.
I was
Brett
like,
Favre.
oh, okay.
No, my bad. It was just a little bit of irritation. You know what I'm saying? Because I do talk about that type of stuff, but it goes over people's heads. So, but I gotta. You know what? I think all of us, you know, gotta change our target audience. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, people in the space are just committed to talking about the same shit over and over again, in different variations and stuff like that.
It is real. But I think I'm finally starting to understand my audience. I know it's been a while.
They're difficult.
Our audience is, our audience is crazy. That's all I can say. I want to say crazy too. It's like the more we cut up and roast them, I think it's like the more money we make. And when we going off and talking shit about other races of women, it's so weird. It's like they hate to see us do it, but that's when we get paid the most. It's so weird. I'm like,
but they're not doing it neither because they're not there, so it makes good entertainment. They're not there to confirm it. You know what I'm saying? They're just like most of those people traveling. That's why I said the fake travel bro shit. These niggas are in America. They're not traveling. They're not traveling at all. Black. Let me tell y'all something. Look, black men ain't going nowhere. So y'all don't have to worry about that shit. Maybe some of them are going somewhere.
Well, I'm
like
saying that a lot of them are stuck. You know what I'm saying? And
that too.
They kind of have to live vicariously through others.
Austin Holloman, him. Yo, you say his name on the street?
I really believe like they're really like he's really the great black hope around here. So
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm gonna examine some more of his content. Like when I kind of caught the BS of it, I was like, oh, okay, next.
Yeah.
But
well, they about to start hating on him soon. So.
Why do you think they're gonna hate on him?
Because his age, they're gonna try to hit him with the when I was your age, but it's like they're like honestly, the older generation don't have anything to teach. I mean, the older generation has a lot to teach Zillennials. But the Zillennials are looking at the older generation as a joke because we're all in the same space. And literally, you know what I'm saying? Like, where they think they're going to lead him, he's already leading the charge. Like, he knows innately as a young man, he shouldn't have to come into an arena like this and be leading the charge. You know when you have somebody, not even somebody. It's okay if you have a couple of people or a lot of people that are interested in your content, but he knows he's leading like a group of 30, 40 and dudes older than him. He knows that. So he's not going to be, too, open to be taking advice from them because he's like, well, you know what I'm saying, in your day, but this is today and I'm leading the charge. So, I'm going to stick to my guns. He can't really learn from the dudes here, which he can. But a lot of the older dudes here are talking about tricking and stuff like that, so he can stick to his guns and be okay. But young men shouldn't be talking about tricking like that. That's really not a young man's game. Young men date; they don't trick.
Interesting. I think it's gonna be to a point where I think he has some good people that he's kind of mentoring under.
Yeah.
So, I've kind of watched him around a little bit, but,
What's going on, Brian? Oh, Brian, we chopped it up. Huh?
Oh, I was going to say, we'll see how it play out.
Yeah, we'll see how it plays out, man. I wish the best for him, man. I think he's doing some great stuff, but, I the more I hear him talk, it's like, oh, okay, he wants a long-term relationship because there's like a relationship lockout going on with the younger cats. And they want something real. Like, don't no young man want to trick and shit like that. Young dudes, they're not walking around with tricking type money. The tricking game wasn't for a younger cat. Never was. Dating is for younger cats. Tricking is for older people that just want to get down to business. All right, look, I got work tomorrow. What's going on? Younger cats, they can hang out all night and stuff like that and shit. So, but I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old. Maybe times have changed. Maybe it might be me.
How many girlfriends you got over there now, Huda?
I'm cool. Actually, I got a clean slate, so I'm focused. I'm not over here for women. I'm over here more so for nutrition purposes. I'm about to start school probably in a week and a half, so I'm worried about getting my visas and work permit. I definitely get some more drone footage, do some more content and stuff like that. I'm really over here to just do new things, meet new people, start a couple of businesses, online businesses, get a couple of things going.
We want to hear about the young. What's up?
Huh? You said you want to hear about? What'd you say? You going in and out, in and out.
We want to hear about them hoes.
Yeah, we want to hear about the bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I'm straight. I like to keep my. I ain't gonna lie. I like to keep certain things personal. I am the type of person that'll keep my. I wouldn't say I keep my love life all the time. You know, I like it's a self accolade. I like to keep things personal. Sometimes, you know, certain people I will tell y'all about, but anyhow, you introduce your spouse to this space, you kind of asking for a can of worms. So to
Child,
keep your, I'm already hip. So to keep your sanity, you know what I'm saying? To keep your sanity and not use profanity, you know, you just keep them away from the space, and it's better for both you and whoever you're dealing with. Because to tell you the truth, once the camera cut off, you still gotta deal with that person. It's like, you know, you cut off to YouTube, but now you're dealing with, you know, them in real life and shit, and you know that could be a headache. So I wouldn't even do that to nobody, especially nobody here. You know, not nobody here in Thailand. So
okay,
I'm enjoying myself though. I'm enjoying myself. Don't think for 1 second I don't go out and hang out and shit and have a regular normal life though. But that's not what I came here for. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's just a different climate. You know what I'm saying? It's totally a different climate. Yeah.
What is the nightlife like? Is it like going to a club in Miami or New York or anything?
Every night. Every night. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Every night. It's just party. It's just a party that you know that's always going on. You just got to show up.
Wow.
So dudes in the States, they're kind of like just thirsty. Oh, go out. Nah. That drinking and blacking out and don't know where the hell you waking up the next day is not fun. You know what I'm saying? So it's every night. Every night it's a damn party. Every single night.
What kind of music do they play? Do they play a lot of music, or
they listen to everything? EDM, dance, rap, hip hop. It's just depending on what side of town you hanging on, and where you're going, because it's diverse out here. You got like Ethiopians out here, Africans out here. You got everybody out here. In Laos, they got like reggae. They got a big reggae scene. They got a whole bunch of different stuff. It's pretty cool. You said, what is the man's fashion like? There is fashion out here. Dudes are like, oh, you don't need swag and all this stuff. Yes, you do. You understand what I'm saying? You do need swag, but it's not the same way. You know, they got like a whole bunch of fake clothes out here, fake Gucci, fake Adidas, fake all kinds of stuff. I mean, niggas out here sweating and shit. You know what I'm saying? You walk down the street, there's motorbikes and all kinds of stuff, dirt kicking up in the air, all kinds of crazy shit going on here. So it's about just looking nice, wearing your clothes. Don't let your clothes wear you. Don't wear something that's obviously fake. Have a cool demeanor, stand out and stuff like that. They'll take pictures with you and shit like that. They'll hang out. You literally, I mean, black man or black woman coming out here, you're a superstar. You're a superstar, literally. So it's kind of, yeah.
Have you experienced any racism?
Hell yeah.
For real?
Hell yeah. But it's not what people think it is. It's more so ignorance than actual racism. The shit that you experience in America is actually more covert. Like out here, some things will be like stereotypical and overt, but it's more so of ignorance. Like because black people, we walk around with like a chip on our shoulder. Like we walk around, hey man, he better not say nigga. Hey man, he better not do this. Hey man, he better not do that. You know, that chip on your shoulder is gone. You understand what I'm saying? So It's like, yeah, because they never enslaved us. You know, like black people still got to get that out of their psyche. Like you walking around and dealing with people that never they don't even know you've been enslaved like that. They don't know the psychology behind it. So it's like you walking around with a chip. You'll see how big the chip on your shoulder is when you're going to certain places and stuff like that. Because there's I've seen them being racist amongst each other and stuff like that. But everything is kind of like a social joke and stuff like that. So there's social norms that you don't fit into, and there's social norms that you do fit into. But for the most part, you're going to run into a little bit of stereotypical type stuff. But it's more so ignorant and stuff like that, because somebody will be racist towards you out here, but they don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Or it's kind of like, you know, like I'll walk somewhere and somebody be like, Bob Marley! And then they'll come over to you 2 seconds later and try to smoke a joint with you or something, or do something. Like, it's just funny. Like, you know, you know who actually where you're gonna experience the most racism from? Other people traveling.
Wow.
Other foreigners. Yeah, it's the craziest thing ever. Yeah.
Okay.
But see, I talk about a lot of stuff that like the quote unquote passport brothers don't talk about. They don't talk about the visa system. Everybody's going to Southern America, but there's no channels where they're really teaching Spanish and shit like that and talking it and stuff. So it's kind of like we all know what everybody's kind of traveling for, but there are some real solid brothers that, you know, they moved somewhere, they relocated somewhere. I'm not no passport bro or no travel bro. I'm just a nigga that traveled, and I relocated to Thailand. It's actually, I do a show called The Third Shift. So once I settle where I'm at and I get back into that, it's daytime where I'm at. So I don't have to, I can work at nighttime. I don't have to, you know, all of this, hold on, man. I'm dodging mosquitoes. Hold on, y'all. All of this stuff is, I don't have my lotion on me. God damn. Hold on, y'all. All of this stuff is calculated. I know what I'm doing. You know, it's just, hopefully my plans fall together and everything works out. That's all. I mean,
yeah.
if I lose, then I start over.
Where did Toya go?
I don't know. I know it's early where she is. She probably going to Waffle House like she.
Probably. Well,
Yeah,
Toya, enjoy your day, and I hope you get
Most definitely.
some good Waffle House breakfast, honey. I like Waffle House. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
What else was I gonna ask you? So, what's a regular day out there like for you?
For me?
Mhm.
Just wake up. I'm literally doing what I want. Wake up and choose what I'm gonna do for today. I'm my own employee, so am I gonna be editing videos all day? Am I going out to shoot? Am I gonna be working on music? Am I gonna go to school? Am I gonna go downtown and handle some errands? What am I gonna do to further myself to you know, acquiring my work permit and visa? You know, I just wake up and figure out what's gonna be the course of action. You know, I do need to have my weeks planned out, because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of been sloppy, but then at the same time I sleep. So, you know, I can be live as long as I want, even though I can spend that time and be more productive. It's just a lot of stuff, you know. It just, I kind of go with the flow, you know. Just wake up, figure out what I'm gonna eat and do for today. You know, what role do I gotta play today? You know, or just.
Do you have like an American contact or somebody that you're real cool with over there?
No, actually I made a lot of friends here, and I do need to tap in. There's a lot of people I need to hold on. I got his ass. I'm sorry. I didn't bring on my off lotion with me, so they tearing my ass up right about now. No, I got a lot of friends out here that I do need to link up with. You know, there's a lot of people that want to hear from me and stuff. When I went to Laos, I was DJing there. I got a club there that I can DJ at routinely and stuff, but I got to figure out like the visa. That's the thing out here. If you're gonna be out here for like a good while, you got to figure out the visa system. The visa system keeps you on the move, so you have to do these things called visa runs, where you go across the border for like a day or so, and then you come back, and then it resets your 30 days and stuff like that. But ultimately, you got to figure out what you're gonna do here. You know, so I'm just gonna secure like a little job just to be, sustainable here, and just chill, like just relax. Like it's like a permanent vacation, like, you know, especially if you work for yourself.
Have you ever watched a YouTube channel called Thailand Bound?
Yeah, that's my guy. I know him. I was I shared his video the other day. I actually was supposed to hook up with him when I got out here. Him and the Tiger. It's a expat news company out here. Yeah, I know a whole bunch of dudes out here. Walkabout with Wayne. There's a whole bunch of stuff. And then the brothers, they're in Pattaya. So I might go to Pattaya soon. Thailand Bound, he's in Pattaya.
Yeah,
he's in Pattaya.
But
I told him I'm in Bangkok. He told me to hit me when I touch down. So I might get in contact with him soon.
Ended up catching a series. You've seen his little cartoon series on there?
Yeah, he has a lot of them. He tells stories. His stories are really good. And those are real stories, by the way.
I watch him. I think he's probably one of my most watched. Like, I watch him a lot.
Yeah, he knows how to tell stories real good.
He does. I enjoy him, though. But Kuda, I got to get ready to get up out of here, brother.
No problem.
Much success and best wishes to you. I'm talking like I
Definitely.
don't talk to you no more, but
I know,
you know.
right? I'm gonna do the same thing. Enjoy your breakfast.
Okay, Kuda.
I'll see you soon, okay? All right, be safe, okay? Tell Curlin I said what's up. All right.
All right, Kuda. Bye.
Be safe. All right. Yes, Sirski. Yeah, Thailand Bound is my guy. I told y'all if y'all are going to watch anybody talk about Thailand, watch the white content creators. I'm telling y'all, you will thank me later and stuff. Watch the white content creators. I will be a coon to say that, and I will gladly take that coon charge. You know what I'm saying? Even if that means you're not checking me out or whatever I'm saying about it, because I'm not. I mean, I'll do some travel stuff. I know you guys want me to do some travel stuff, but we're gonna get back to this game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, check him out. He talks about all like the crazy expat stories and stuff like that, and I ain't gonna lie, he has like this like Ladyboy segment on his show, and it's like funny if you ever catch a live show, like everybody leaves, like half of his viewers leave and then they come back and shit like that when the segment is done, because he has like, it's like a funny segment. But most people won't get it because they don't come to Thailand. But if you're like on the ground in Thailand, you might get a kick out of it because it's kind of funny, because it's just a part of socialization and stuff that's going on out here. So definitely check him out. Let him know Kuda sent you and stuff like that, because he did what I told him to do, which was pretty cool. Like his camera used to be like off, like he does the green screens, and the thing is, when y'all do green screen, you know, you don't want to cast the shadow. So his green screen is set up good, but the lighting on him is off, so he has to get the coloration of the lighting on him correctly. But I mean, it's not really a tech channel. You're literally there for you're literally there for the you know, for the story, you know, and it kind of makes the channel a lot better, to tell you the truth. This is his channel right here, Thailand Bound. He's an older gentleman. This is what you're gonna run into out here. The older gentlemen just enjoying their lives, like, you know, they're not even thinking about competing and stuff like that. But here he goes right here.
This stream, so I hope it helps you out.
Okay, he's talking to somebody. He's talking to somebody in this instance, but this is him. He's pretty good. It's a bunch of channels like his. He's really good. He's really funny, and his stories are really good. It's called Thailand Bound, and you'll kind of get a taste of what it's like out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, y'all. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and support the channel. Support the channel. This channel is under supported. Thank you kindly. You said the concept is getting paid for your lifestyle, such as creating content. Yeah, exactly. You said I'm gonna pull up on Kuda out there. Yeah, definitely, man. You said my passport's still valid. You said son be on the move though. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, I do be moving around and stuff like that. You said, wow, I just saw the one where he showed a male visitor getting beat. Yeah. That white guy that got beat up. Yeah, it's crazy out here. So. And there's stories going on out here. Like, I literally had to talk to another brother the other day and give him some advice. Like, you know, he was dealing with some chick in Pattaya, and my battery about to die, y'all. He was dealing with some chick in Pattaya, and she was like, I guess she was on drugs or whatever, and she was like running around with a knife trying to slit her wrist, and she ended up cutting him or whatever. And stuff like that, and all this other shit. And I guess because he didn't want to be with her after he done slept with her or whatever. And she kind of wanted to be with him, and he didn't want to be with her. And literally, you know, she went nuts. I mean, they'll go AWOL. So I was telling him, I'm like, yo, listen, man, you need to take your ass down to some type of lawyer or somebody and get something written down, get some type of documentation. Because if she was to go off somewhere and be like, yo, this, that, and the third happened and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? they're gonna believe her more than they're gonna believe you. You are some type of foreigner. You're not some type of you are some type of foreigner, but these laws aren't meant to protect you. They meant to protect Thai people. They're going to side with Thai people. If you are out in these clubs acting a goddamn fool, you know what I'm saying? There is no such thing as a one-on-one fight with a Thai person. You are going to end up like that dude that Kwafi's talking about, and your face is gonna be fucked up. It don't matter if you know Muay Thai. It don't matter if you know. It don't matter what the hell you know. They will beat your ass. These people out here, nigga, it is 2022, and they don't carry guns. Not like that for a reason. They whip ass. Ain't nobody. Nigga, they will disarm you and beat your ass. Like Muay Thai, it will do y'all some justice to study it, to understand what the hell Muay Thai is. Muay Thai comes from an old military CQC style called Thai Bo Ron, where you use all 7 points of your body, as a damn weapon. Ain't nobody worried about your little pistol. And by the time they get to kicking you in the face and doing all kinds of shit, nigga, the last thing you gonna be worried about is a damn pistol. Trust me. And I'm being dead serious when I say that. You dig? They get it in out here. They whipping ass out here. That's last thing you gonna be worried about is a goddamn pistol. You said that'll be dope. Yeah, I need to find a way to get my hands on some goddamn cigars. That's what I'm gonna do. Kick it out by the pool, smoke some cigars, shit, do a fucking podcast, enjoy your damn life, man. You know what I'm saying? Now I wanted to go to Chiang Mai and show y'all the places. Goddamn, hold on. I wanted to go to Chiang Mai and show y'all the. Alright, this is about to be irritating. Hold on. I wanted to go to Chiang Mai and show y'all the places where like the elephants are and like the plane graveyard and stuff like that. Cause that way I can take y'all with me and like kind of use the gimbal and show y'all everything, and it'll be fucking cool. And then like there's like more open space out in Chiang Mai. It's not like Bangkok where it's like a huge city. Yeah, this thing acting stupid now. It's not like Bangkok where it's like a huge city. I don't know what's going on. It's not like. It's not. Hold on, y'all. Yep. There we go. Yep. Hold on. Got a party trick for that microphone shit. Uh-huh. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn these decibels up. There we go. Yeah, niggas niggas thought it was over. Nope, nigga got a party trick. I got a party trick for a party trick. You know? You said boy, we had cigars the whole month. We had a cigar a whole month about those passports, man. Well, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. I mean, this is the crazy thing. Like, I just hope this shit blows over, because this shit is like, you know, what's going on. Shout outs to Robert Benjamin. Thank you for the hold on. Thank you for the Cash App. Yeah, 9 points. My bad. You know, when I be doing these live streams for a long time, I get discombobulated. Yeah, 9 points. Yeah. Your elbows, your knees and stuff like that, you know. So I'm really about to get back into like fighting shape. I mean, I might compete a little bit out here and spar, but I'm not trying to nigga, I'm getting old now, you know what I'm saying? My knees hurt and shit, nigga, my shit's still bleeding. Let me just get back in the fighting shape and eat well, do content, and just live. Like, you know, it ain't no biggie. You know, I'm not worried about no damn broad, man. Last thing I need to be worried about is a broad. They slow you down to a certain degree, and then I'm just, you know, and they out here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, the ones that'll get you, they out here. The ones that'll do right by you, work for you, run your business, you know, kind of give her some instructions and stuff. They out here, you know, but hey, it is what it is, man. You know. But thank you guys for liking and supporting the show. I gotta heal and do some stuff. I'm gonna be on later on tonight, which is probably the afternoon. Y'all time. You said Coot about to start a 21 convention for producers. You know, you said son can keep an audience. Man, listen. I was on all day yesterday. We done learned a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, yo, where's Naked? I'm gonna play Rogish's song on the way out. Look what I got. God damn it. Hold on, y'all. Shit fucking up now that I'm about to go. Hold on, y'all. Look. Yo, Tony, I showed Star P when I told y'all this thing can loop and sample way better than anything I have. I am not lying. And I did some research on it. So Kanye West is coming out with a clear one, a clear stem player, see-through one. But the thing is that it hasn't caught on yet. So I'm about to start doing a whole bunch of stem player videos, and then I didn't know, apparently this is big on TikTok, but niggas still don't know what they're doing with it. So hold on. That's my boy Key. Wear my shirt, spend the night. It don't feel good being broke, my dog. Talking to them boys, you gotta go by law. Wear my shirt, spend the night. Wear my shirt, spend the night. Oh, man. Yo, I loaded this joint. I'm sorry, Kanye. I took Donda off of here. I got like 2-3 songs on Donda. But I done uploaded everything on here. Hold on, yo. Oh, boy. I got some Rory Ayers on here. Oh, I'm about to be a problem. Now, what went now? I'm searching. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna promo Rogish's song on here. I'm gonna send it to him, but oh, I got some Devin the Dude. Can you please pass that to me? Ooh. Shh. Hold on, I ain't gonna lie, I put some R. Kelly on here too. I'm sorry, y'all, I didn't wear no lotion today. I'm on some Negro shit, so I'm getting bit up. Oh, I put that Fulio. Fulio went to court today. Put some Drake on here. They call me Jalen Ramsey in the cut. It's a pick off. Here it is. Yeah, this is Rogish joint right here. Let me go before my battery cuts off, man. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Rogish, if you here, this one's for you. I got you.
She's so pretty, and sometimes I don't know what to say, but I feel I should give her some. Let me tell you one thing, young blood, better keep it pimpin'. 'Cause women nowadays ain't learning how to act. Unrespectable ladies, think 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 to act.
Oh man.
Think you being a nice guy or
a Mac man.
Hey man, here goes some silky roguishness. You should be flipping the page, already knowing this. Take a good look at the situation and the showmanship, and make a decision if you gon' stay a cold attempt. Because them girls already there. You show up any less, because them girls already there. You show up any less, so they gon' heat up all your air and heat up all you have. Cause they're programming the sad. Seeing your kindness as a weakness, they perceive you as a square beta. Better be viewed as a threat of anything about it. I prefer your lower self, hater. This is a new user bet. Open your mind up, draw the check and use it for success greater. Strategic move as you step in this pretty cold world. You ever need respect? Homie, colder is how you better get. No habit. Homie, colder is how you better get. No habit. Homie, colder is how you better get. No habit. Homie, colder is how you better get. No habit. Homie, colder is how you better get. No habit. Homie, colder is how you better get. No habit. Homie, colder is how you better get. No habit. Homie, colder is how you better get. Homie, colder is how you better get. No act like nobody told you, so gonna spread the shit. Let me tell you one thing, little friends, better keep it keenly. These niggas nowadays ain't learning how to act. Think you being a nice guy, or a gentleman, you really slaving. And you know it's that bad, so stay on attack. Still attack, man. Hey kid, you still with this hit? This goes for all civilians, not just them chicken heads. Get your friends in here and get them listening. The Epsilon will be the only position you finna be fitting with the benefits where the winners sit. No motherfucking innocent of anybody blocking the trying to stop in your chillin'. Same but the illest shit and the realest shit. Been time get a building this. No problem, we constantly dropping that rockin' healing spit. Can you keep up with the big dog flow? Yo, I'm in my zone, gone fortifying your dome, though nigga. I'ma show you how to grow your thong, homie. Nothing wrong with a nigga pulling the trigger, but let the kinfolk go, soldier. Understand you still a man, also is your bro though. I'ma say I know.
Yeah, Tony. It is the I don't know. They put out an update for this thing, so I'm gonna use it. What it does is it does catch the frequencies, but sometimes it takes a bit of the beat with the vocals. So check it out. So some things are better. Some things are better. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some things are better. You know when the thing is, Rogish actually mixed this song pretty good. That you know how some mixes aren't like built like after you mix something, it's not meant to be taken apart. Especially like if you mix everything together. So sometimes if you take the vocals out, you're gonna be taking out pieces of the beat. Like if I took his vocals out, look. You see how you can hear the instrumental, but certain parts are missing? See that? You see how that works? But he put his vocals back in. Yeah, this Rogish right here. Gangsta party. First level was pimpin'. Alright, y'all, I gotta go. My laptop dying. My rap top. Shout out to my boy Rogish. Now, I can't keep releasing my boy's songs. I don't know if he want it to be released yet. I gotta holler at Rogish, man. I'll email him, y'all. I got locked out of my email again. I gotta email. Man, these mosquitoes are killing me. Look, I'm gonna catch y'all. You said Ice Cube. Nate Dogg is your idol. I'm telling you, y'all better learn how to nigga sing. Nigga sing done got us out of all kinds of stuff. You said don't read the comments anymore, Nino. What Nino say? Nate Dogg was my idol. Nate Dogg is fire, bro. But yo, Naked, I'm on point with you, bro. Look. I'm saying y'all better stop sipping yourself out for this motherfucker and get ready to take it over. When me, you, Kwafi, and Tony and Rogish gonna have a show. Huh? Hey? Huh? Hey? Huh? The space dying for some real game, you know. All right, y'all. My laptop gonna cut off, and this live stream gonna be up. You said you're a loner too. Shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with being conquerors, nigga. I'm talking about use your potential. You know what I'm saying? That's what they fear more than anything. That's why they fuck with you when you legit.
Said let's do a show later on too. Hell yeah, we got all the game.
Potential, dog.
Wait until people discover this channel. It's like, oh man, I'm the manosphere. God damn it, I'm the manosphere's best kept secret.
Link up. They can come together like butt cheeks and be the shit in the words of Eddie Griffin. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Lou and every other place where the black people be. Holla.
Tell you one thing, young blood, better keep it pimpin'.
Keep it pimpin'. Uh-oh.
Cause women nowadays ain't
don't know how to act. I need my Bluetooth. I need my Bluetooth to get better. It's around the time where it starts fucking up. Stop fucking up. God damn it. Stay a Mac, man. I don't know what's going on with my damn Bluetooth. I do want to play stuff. Hold on. It's probably because this thing is... No, it's not because this thing is on. I ain't gonna lie. After a couple of hours. It's this thing because this thing has Bluetooth with it. So this stem player has Bluetooth with it. That's why. Look, watch. This is why it's messing up, because this thing is right here. So if I put it over here, it might not. God damn it. Let me turn this shit off. Where my shirt? Spin the night. See how it sounds better? Okay. Anyway, let me go. God damn it. These mosquitoes tearing my ass up. This shit fucking up. Everything's fucking up. It's just telling me I overstayed. My welcome. You said laughing at the Walmart slide. Yeah, this shit is irritating. Hold on. I think when this happens, I might have to change the channel. I might have to change the channel, because I don't know. Bluetooth. Let me change the channel. Bluetooth. All right. Oh shit. All that. Never mind. I gotta change. All right, I gotta change the channel, but even that's not working. So let me pack it up. Pack it up. Make sure y'all do this. God damn it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I got better at catching mosquitoes. Clap the shit out of a nigga. There's a dead one right there. You would think they would learn not to fuck with me, but they keep fucking with me. I got the best blood out here. All right, y'all. I'm out. It's Player Talk. Peace.